Genuinely like the scariest part of an overnight ever, bro. Like he looked at me, he started walking up to me. I was like, all right, this is over, this is it. I got my camera like, all right, this is it guys, I'm gonna record this. But then,
not just the first video on your channel, but like take it a little bit further back and talk about the...
You can't even say my name right, but you find that, bro. How did you find that? How did you find that? Oh, I gotta delete that, bro. I gotta delete that. That's so embarrassing. That was YouTube attempt number 2. Wow, you caught me off guard with that one.
What took you to your first 1,000 subscribers?
A lot of YouTubers are too scared these days, especially when they get bigger on camera. I don't look nervous, I don't think. Doing the actual videos, you know, it's still kind of scary, you know? Anything could happen, you know? The main goal is to make videos that I want to do and that are fun, so I was expecting like at least 50,000 views, not 300,000.
How do you poop if there was no toilet or bucket?
I didn't.
So you were 100 hours constipated?
Yeah, change the video title to that, bro.
And talking about Dom, I was wondering how you guys met.
That video, it flopped. It did so bad.
Then you also did an overnight in Bunnings.
Because there's one guy that copied me and did it like a week after I did.
I saw that, yeah.
You saw that? We had that whole place to ourselves.
And was there any consequences when you did get found?
My greatest regret. I was like, fuck. They called the cops, and then I was so glad nothing happened. Like, because there were people walking in and out all night. There was like police at some point in the middle of the night as well. We were safe by the end of it, but like during the process, it was a bit scary. And he told me, yo, there's like an anime convention there. I was like, that was crazy. That was such a coincidence. I found out that, you know, workers, they're not looking out for people. Even if you're a bit exposed, they're not gonna see you. Like, you know, from hiding under a bed. If you looked hard enough, you could probably see me. But like, you're not thinking about that, so you just like brush over that fact. I would make myself more confident. Doing things alone is always harder than doing it with people around. Yeah. Especially like-minded people. So having, bro, in Japan, everyone's naked, bro. You get to see some 90-year-old dudes package, bro. It's crazy. Yo, wait, go. Oh, I felt so bad. Not in. Subscribe, baby.
I also got my own merch as well. I thought you'd wear your merch. The FY, you know, the blue one.
That's corny, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I want to make actual merch, like good-looking merch soon, so.
Yeah.
Something I'd be fine wearing out in public, you know?
And like that you'd be fine selling as well. Like people would buy, yeah.
I like it, that's cute.
Yeah, it is.
What does it say at the top? Australia's #1.
Upcoming.
Upcoming.
Yeah.
Yes, you are, man.
Good afternoon, Kaz. How have you been this week?
I've been good, you know?
That's good.
Yep.
Also known as Fwye. How do you say it?
Yo, bro, yeah, you do your research, bro. Fwye, it's Fwye.
Oh, Fwye.
Fwye is Fwye. Come on. That's like the obvious pronunciation for Fwye.
Fwye, all right.
It's Fwye. All right.
Just in case you guys didn't know, it's Fwye. All right. Well, I'm here because you're a pretty big YouTuber locally. Like, you know, you got the 13K already, hit that milestone. We also cover your upbringing as well, the part like you don't really talk about on the channel. But after that, we also take some deep dives into your actual content, your videos, and journey on YouTube as a whole.
Sounds good.
I want to start things off with a little gift offering because, you know, that's what you do to like make people feel welcome. So, you know, hopefully you keep the blue color, like it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my brand, that's my brand.
Branding. So here's a blue duck for the branding.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't write FYE on, I just left it so you can choose if you wanted to write it anyway.
Where's the whole wet? What'd you do to it? What did you do to it, bro?
Don't ask about that.
Oh, that's sick.
But yeah, I hope you enjoy that.
Oh, that's like the rubber duckies I had in the LUNAR PARK video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's cool.
Damn, I don't even remember that part.
Yeah, OG fans tap in for that one. That's
yeah,
big.
tap in.
Thank you, bro.
And I also get you another blue item, but this time it's a sticker with the QR code to our channel.
Ooh,
it's a bit of, you know.
Let's go. Yeah, scan that right there. I guess they're already on the channel if they.
Yeah, but.
Thank you.
Welcome. So I want to start with really finding out who is Fwye, who is Kaz, the guy behind the channel. So starting off with, what was the earliest memory you can remember?
Damn. The earliest memory of just anything.
Just life.
That'd probably be, I think when I was 3 years old. That's probably like the furthest back I can go. You know, I got a bit of dementia from hitting my head all the time. I was playing at a playground near a hospital, actually. It was, my parents were telling me to get off because I was at the very top, you know. Little kid, you know, shouldn't be all the way up at the top of the playground. And I thought it'd be a good idea that I would become a fireman that day. So I went down the pole and I missed the pole and I fell head first onto the ground. But luckily it was next to the hospital, so I was all good. But yeah, I guess that kind of shows that ever since I was a little kid, you know, I was always a bit, you know, outgoing, I guess.
Bit of a risk taker.
Bit of a risk taker, you know?
Yeah.
Whether it's a pole or an overnight challenge, you know? I'm always out for the challenge, you know? Because, you know, if you don't take risks, you know, you never know what's out there.
Yeah.
Like the ground after I fell.
That's right, yeah. And now you're doing all this YouTube stuff, but I was also wondering, as you were growing up, what were the extracurriculum or hobbies you were into coming up?
I feel like I definitely leaned towards more creative activities, I guess. I was definitely more into like art and design. And then especially, you know, watching YouTube growing up, you know, you started to get into that kind of, you know, adventurous kind of film, kind of creative aspects.
Yeah.
You know, I did film in high school. So that was pretty fun, you know, learning about, you know, recording, making movies, storytelling, all that. And I guess I try to like relate that back into my videos and translate that knowledge back in. So I guess, you know, even throughout school, I was slowly getting a bit of knowledge and information that's going to help, you know, fuel what's happening right now on my channel.
Yeah. And that kind of reminds me of like the animation channel I think you had as well.
You can't even say my name right, but you find that, bro. How did you find that? How did you find that? Oh, I gotta delete that, bro. I gotta delete that. That's so embarrassing.
So I was wondering, when did you start the animation channel? Since as you were growing up, you were into the creative stuff, you were into like, you know, that sort of stuff, and you're also doing a YouTube channel, but as an animator, and which I feel like is a lot harder to break out of.
Yeah,
YouTube.
Wow. You caught me off guard with that one. But yeah, that was like my first real go, I guess, of being a YouTuber or a content creator. I think I was like 13 or 14 when I started that. I just had this like obsession with comics and drawings, and I wanted to kind of translate that to like a video, I guess, you know, because all those big, you know, animation storytime creators were kind of popping off at the time.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just wanted to express my own creative ideas in my, you know, my little world I was creating.
Yeah.
But that didn't really go that well, so it kind of flopped. But, you know, it was a good start.
Yeah. How many views did it average?
Yeah, if I got triple digits, I was happy. Like, if I got 100 views, I was happy. So I think around there.
Yeah,
Nothing
right.
crazy.
And what was the like stories based on? Was it based off a specific kind of series of like a video game series, TV series, or was it like just your own characters with their own?
Yeah, it was my own characters. I just spent lots of time in my free time just drawing up different characters, different names.
Yeah.
It's a big super villain, you know. I always like refining all the character stories and stuff. Yeah, it's all just out of my head, you know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, bit wacky.
And like, what was kind of your favorite animation that you made at the time on the channel?
Oh, my favorite animation? There was this one where the two main characters were playing Uno.
Yeah.
And I don't exactly remember what happened, but I think they get sucked into this world where like this villain comes out of nowhere and starts just like chasing after them, and then they go through these like wormholes and time travel. I don't know. It's all something like that. It's a bit weird, you know.
Right.
It's a bit
like what software did you use on?
I use this thing called Medibang Paint. It's not very known. It's very niche, you know, for my niche drawing experts out there, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't use like actual like stop motion. I would draw each frame one by one and save it individually, and then add all the frames into like Premiere Pro and then cut them down. It's not the most effective, but you know, when I stick to something, I just use it the whole time. Like I still use that same software from all the way back then to edit my thumbnails now. So you know.
Oh really?
I guess I just stick to those things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's how you make your thumbnails. Because I thought you had like Photoshop or something else.
I do use Photoshop for like the final touches, but like it's just so I don't know. I just grew up using that software, so it's so much easier to just like cut and crop and paste things all together, and then I move into Photoshop to make it look a bit better, you know.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking things also to that period of time, what was like kind of like the school you were going to, and like how did you find it?
School was interesting. You know, I definitely think I made a lot of friends, you know. I feel like I'm always outgoing enough to, you know, reach a broad spectrum of people. You know, I'm a bit nerdy. I'm a bit, you know. No, okay, I can't say cool. I'm not cool.
I mean, you're sitting at 13,000 subscribers. You can
I'd say I'm cool now, right? I'm cool now.
Yeah.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. I need at least 100,000. Come on. But yeah, I mean, I always, you know, my parents told me to stay in school, you know, do good academically. I wasn't like a dumb kid. I'm not like a dropout, you know. I think I did pretty well in school, but I always, you know, struggled to like keep myself on track, keep myself, you know, doing the tasks, especially if they were like, you know, maths or English, you know. They're kind of grueling. and there's like no passion in it. So like it's kind of hard to do those things. But in terms of like art and film and that was definitely something I'd happily spend my free time working on. So in that aspect, I think, you know, school was fun.
Yeah.
But then, you know, there's like teachers. Oh my God, I hated my teachers so much. Everyone's like, oh, that teacher's nice. Like, bro, how, bro? They always telling you, maybe I don't do this and do that. It's like, you know, they're just trying to limit my creativity and my potential, you know? Oh, don't hit a kid over the head with a fire extinguisher. Like, come on. Anyway, yeah.
Right.
School was chaotic.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. And did you do VC or VCVM or?
I did IB. International Baccalaureate.
Oh, you did IB,
yeah,
International Bachelorette.
I'm a bit fancy like that, you know?
Damn, yeah.
I actually, did my last 3 years of high school in Japan. So that's why I did IB there, yeah. So I moved to Japan around year 10. Did my last 2 years there. And then I came back at the start of this year, actually. So, and that's when I started my channel. Started last year. That's when I started my channel, so.
So you started your channel at the start of last year, and as soon as you got back from Japan?
No, I took a while to start my channel, actually, because I was, I guess, a bit nervous to get into it, you know? You're always nervous when you start things for the first time. I guess, especially with my first video, the IKEA video. That was like the first big one that I kind of, you know, got like, you know, used to the idea of an overnight challenge, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that was like November, so it's been around half a year since I first uploaded my first video, and I think it's going all right so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, first video, like, it's sitting at, I think, close to 200K views or something, or maybe past that.
Close to 300, I think.
Yeah, closer to 300K. On like the first thing just popped off.
I know. Gotta run it back.
Yeah, gotta run it back, yeah. And then I also saw that after that video, you made a lot of video. Instead of doing like some YouTubers, when they have their first video pop off, they just completely rip it off, but like kind of change the thing, like 100 hours in Bunnings or 100 hours this, and they have the same kind of title format. But you've been like trying to experiment with all these other types, like, you know, 1-star places like the hotel and the food. Then you also did like cooking with power tools, which I didn't really expect to see.
I mean, you know, I always like, you know, spend my time thinking of new wacky ideas, you know. It's not always just about pleasing the algorithm. Of course, I want to make viral videos that, you know, pop off and get views and, you know, good exposure. But as well, the main goal is to make videos that I want to do and that are fun. So obviously, I do want to make more 100-hour videos. But like, I also want to experiment with like the power tool video. That's something I just wanted to do. And, you know, I think a lot of YouTubers are too scared these days, especially when they get bigger, to experiment with like really out there, you know, ideas. But I think, you know, the main part of it is the passion, right? And, you know, if you have passion to do a video idea, you know, may as well just do it, you know?
Yeah. And that's good for the longevity of the channel.
Exactly,
it makes you want to keep coming back and making more.
Just see what the people want to see, you know?
That's right, yeah. And diving back into that first video, like the IKEA one, never mind, I skipped too far ahead.
Oh, okay, run it back.
If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Also, please smash that like button on the video and enjoy the show.
All right, I was going to ask you, what was the first ever job you got?
First ever job I got? The first like proper job in Japan, I worked a year and a half at an Italian restaurant. And it wasn't like a fast food restaurant, like a proper Italian restaurant. I was like in the back, you know, cooking up some pasta and pizza, you know, by hand, you know. I'd say I'm a bit of a little chef now, I'd say, you know. I got some cooking experience,
Yeah. Italian cooking experience in Japan.
Yeah, I know.
From an Australian.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a mix, but you know, I get it done.
Yeah. That could have been a cool like vlog series you could have done.
Yeah. Day in the life of a tired pizza chef.
Yeah. And then like that was your first job, and then you come back with this experience. Did you get one over here, or did you just go like, nope, straight to the YouTube?
I mean, because I'm doing uni right now. As soon as I came back, I went straight to uni. And I mean, my course, it takes a lot of time. I'm doing architecture.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time doing that. And I've just been trying to manage that and also do my YouTube. Like I was thinking, I do some like work every now and again, but like, I don't really want to get a full-time job or like a proper part-time job because it's hard to manage uni, let alone trying to, you know, get big off YouTube, you know?
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. And like with your uni, like so you're studying the architecture, you're also doing any of like the societies and like the clubs as well?
Oh, bro, if I was like a society, I could not handle that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I already spend so much time just on uni alone, just studying, doing my homework.
Yeah.
And then, you know, video editing, coming up with ideas, recording, it takes a lot of time, especially if I want to do like another 100-hour video. That's like a whole week gone, like, you know? So it's a bit hard juggling it, but a good thing is I got a pretty big break in between semesters, so I can spend lots of time making videos then.
And like for someone trying to make it big on YouTube, also studying architecture, which is like pretty different of a field. Like it's not film and media as before. I was wondering, like, were you planning to, after the course, kind of get like a big architecture gig as well, and kind of be like sort of how Mark Rober, he was doing YouTube on the weekend, but his full-time job was like an engineer at Apple. Were you planning to do that sort of split, or were you just testing it out because you kind of were interested, or?
I mean, yeah, I definitely like that kind of aspect of design and art. And I mean, I'd be happy if I got a job as an architect. But, you know, while I'm doing this uni course, I was thinking, you know, may as well try this YouTube thing out a bit.
Yeah.
And, you know, if it goes well by the end of my course and, you know, I see it as a full-time career, I could probably just stick with that. I could also just, yeah, as you said, do both at the same time. Or if, you know, if YouTube fails, I just go and become an architect, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know. I can't see myself not making videos, you know? It's just too fun.
You could also have an architecture channel as well.
Yeah, architecture channel, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
Building random stuff, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the Mark Rober random inventions,
Exactly,
but
yeah.
for architecture, you know? Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
And then maybe build your own studio, the Fwye.
Build the studio, yeah, build my own studio.
If
I
you
could
do
do
like
that,
reaction content or something. Or
that'd be
other
cool,
stuff,
that'd be cool.
Now I was going to ask you about, you've had this channel now that you said you started like a year ago, and you were, you know, back here from Japan and you were doing this stuff. But I was going to ask you about your, not just the first video on your channel, but like take it a little bit further back and talk about the Homies S&P series.
Stop! 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 Oh my God.
And I was wondering if you were a gaming channel before you transitioned to the 24 hours challenges.
That was YouTube attempt number 2. Yeah, I started the Fwye channel originally back in like COVID area. You know, everyone was cooped up at home, so you know, I wanted to make Minecraft videos. So yeah, I spent most of my time making Minecraft videos, you know, different stories and things. Fun fact, I made an SMP before Dream, so
Really?
yeah, Dream, I'm calling you out, you copied me. Yeah, but I mean, you know, I just wanted to make, you know, fun storytelling videos, I guess, you know. I'm always looking up to different kinds of creators, so I try to like, you know, replicate, or not really replicate, but kind of like, you know, use that as inspiration. So like, you know, big Minecraft YouTubers, I'd watch those at the time and be like, oh, I want to make videos like that. So then I'd make my Homies SMP, which I should get rid of. I should get that off my channel. Like, honestly, it's...
Maybe, I don't know, but Mr. Beast still has his Minecraft videos.
That's
they were
true,
uploaded
yeah.
16 years ago. So that's crazy, yeah.
Damn, has he been on YouTube that long?
It's been a long time, yeah. And then like, and it's cool because you can see the whole journey. You can see Minecraft, shooters, reaction, saying a word 100,000 times, and then like it just snowballed from there.
Yeah, I guess I got to keep the Homies SMP there then.
Maybe. Did you have any other gaming series on the channel outside of that one?
No, I think it was mainly just Minecraft videos, yeah.
Yeah, and only this SMB series.
Yeah, I mean, I did some one-off videos like surviving like Skyblock or like you know, shrinking zones and those kind of things. It was kind of like, yeah, more like story challenge based. I definitely like the idea of like making challenge based videos. They're definitely like the most entertaining videos to make. I guess I've just transitioned now from gaming to making IRL versions of those videos. Yeah. So yeah.
Definitely, yeah. And did you play any other games down the line on the channel, or just?
No, not really. I played, I think, some horror games, but like just dabbled in it, you know. Mostly Minecraft, yeah.
I'm gonna ask you about your process and kind of the thoughts and feelings that were rushing through you, and also how and what took you to your first 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, well, like my process on how I make a video. You want to go through that? I guess, you know, you start with the idea, you know, you got to think, okay, let's do a overnight in Target, I don't know. Let's just say that for example. And then you got to list down, you know, you got to kind of storyboard it before you go into the video. You can't just go in and do it, you know, just based on the title. You know, you have to think about what's going to go into the content. Yeah. You got to think about the objective, which is probably building a fort and staying overnight. But then the lead up, you have to kind of add some entertainment to it.
Yeah.
So I usually add challenges. So I'd write those down like the day before I go there, or while I'm there actually sometimes, depending on how the situation changes. And then, you know, you go there and do the video. I mean, it's a bit nerve-wracking, you know, even though I've done it a few times now. Every time I'm, you know, going up to the store, you know, I'm still a bit nervous. So I usually spend like a good 30 minutes walking around the store just to calm my nerves, I guess, and just get some B-roll footage. So, yeah, I mean, you know, on camera, I don't look nervous, I don't think. But, you know, doing the actual videos, you know, it's still kind of scary, you know, anything could happen, you know, especially, you know, if you don't get permission from the store.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's definitely, you know, each video is a challenge, but, you know, the challenge is fun, you know, you got to take risks. You got to go outside your comfort zone, and that's how, you know, you make good videos, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then getting to your first 1,000 subscribers, what kind of took you over the edge and got you there?
I mean, after I posted my first video, it definitely blew up, kind of. I'd say I got maybe like 500 subscribers in like the first week or so. And then, you know, I was also posting shorts, which didn't really do very well on YouTube. They did better on Instagram and TikTok, but not really on YouTube. But I guess, I don't know. I was really lucky with my first video. I guess I kind of expected it to blow up. I kind of knew before I even posted it. I was like, yeah, this is going to get a few views. I was expecting like at least 50,000 views, not 300,000. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess my first video really just took me over the edge. I think that alone got me like 5,000 subscribers. So
Yeah.
yeah.
As you mentioned with the challenges and coming up with them, what kind of gave you the inspiration, or where do you get the idea for each challenge? Do you make it up yourself? Do you take it from another person's video, or do you ask AI? Like, how do you make these specific challenges?
I probably don't intentionally take it from someone. Maybe I've watched a video in the past and it's stuck in my head and I just remembered that. But most of the time I guess, think about what I can use in the store. I try to involve people sometimes in the challenges. So I kind of like think about what kind of people would be there, what kind of things would be at the store. And then I try to like merge them together. Like one of my last videos, the KMART video, one of the challenges was to beat someone in a race. That was a pretty simple one. I'd expected that there'd be like some younger people there. So I thought they'd be down for a challenge like that. So I thought it'd be pretty simple, you know, just run up and down there. It's something you can easily do in that sort of space. So I guess you kind of have to think about, you know, what's entertaining to the viewer. Definitely like, you know, interactions with other people in the video. That's definitely something that, you know, is very interesting, I guess. And I mean, you know, you just have to like think about what really fits the vibe of the video. You know, you want to keep it entertaining, but at the same time a bit risky, you know. So you don't want it to be too tame, but also you don't want it to like kind of distort the kind of vibe and the realism of the video.
Absolutely.
And you don't want to get kicked out. You don't want to get kicked out before the overnight starts.
Yeah, even though like your first video was a success view-wise, there was that one part where you took a big risk.
Yeah, I did. That's all Dom's fault. Oh my God.
Was it really?
He told me to stay in that spot, and then I got called out straight away. He was like, no, that's a good spot, you go there. And then I went there, and then the video, you know, failed. But, you know, you live and you learn.
And was there any consequences when you did get found out? Did they like ban you from all of their locations, or just nothing of the
Yeah, they called the cops, and then I went to jail for a year. No, that didn't happen. They didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They were just like, oh, can you leave the store? I was like, yeah, all right, come.
Yeah.
You know, they were respectful about it, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to like damage the store, you know. I'm not trying to hurt anyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, hopefully it doesn't catch up to me.
Yeah, and I think you were saying like, you told the person when they found you, like you were just having an apple, like you didn't know, like, you know, that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're playing dumb, like the dumb card, yeah.
Hey, you gotta play those cards, you know, to get out of those situations, but you know.
Definitely, yeah. You can't really tell them like I'm doing a video and I've been here 70 hours already.
I've just been living here. Don't mind me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And then I also saw there was a moment, I'm not sure if it was in that video, but I think it was, where you were on top of like a roof.
Yeah,
that was crazy, that part.
That was dusty. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
It was so bad because all the employees were walking underneath me and I was trying so hard not to sneeze because of all the dust that was covering me in my face. And I sneeze so much when there's dust around. So it was like the worst experience.
Yeah.
Honestly, like hiding overnight is like really bad, especially if I can't get a good spot. Especially in the IKEA, I was like squished underneath like beds and like the ground. So it'd be like concrete and then right on top of me is like the bed frame. So like I couldn't move even to the side. Like it was so claustrophobic.
Yeah.
But you know, you gotta do it for the video. You gotta do it for the video.
Yeah. And then you don't even have a sleeping bag in these videos. Like I saw other creators, they sometimes have a sleeping bag and they're on a roof. They just like
fancy.
Yeah, wrap themselves up. But you don't even got that. Like
Nah.
that could have came in handy for the roof. But other than that, you know.
It gets cold. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. I'd rather, you know, an uncomfortable yet safe spot than a comfortable and dangerous spot. So you know, you gotta take those risks. You know, you gotta think about what's better. You know.
Yeah, just like the dom spot that was more comfortable with the pillows.
Yep, it was comfy for like an hour. Then I got kicked out. So
yeah,
screw dom.
I guess so. Yeah. Sorry, dom. Yeah. And then also I was wondering if this could be a strategy, but I've seen people where they get like a cardboard box or something and they put themselves inside it and just leave it lying near some other boxes or something.
That's
that
smart,
could be
that's smart. I
strategy.
definitely, yeah. I wanna, once I get a bigger budget, I was thinking of maybe building like a fort kind of thing and putting inside or like nearby these places. I was thinking like maybe I build like a cardboard box on wheels so I can drive it around. And I have like a little like bed in there. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah, or even like a vending machine, but you cover like the window part.
Yes, that'd be
and
cool.
You're just sitting there, yeah.
See, once I get YouTube money, I can buy a vending machine for that kind of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
One day.
Yeah, one day. Now I want to take you to the $0 overnight video, which is kind of like the penny challenge I've seen some other people do.
It was.
Now, I was pretty impressed of how you ended up racking up so much cash as soon as you started the first couple hustles. Like, you ended up doing the drawing, like the caricatures, where you went to like a Comic-Con as soon as it was happening. Which
I know, that was crazy. That was such a coincidence as well. I did not plan for that to happen.
Yeah.
Dom was actually there, and he told me, yo, there's like an anime convention there. I was like, oh wait, if I just draw, like they're gonna love if I draw them, right? Because, you know, they like, you know, their outfits and stuff. I was like, all right, that's easy money, right? Honestly, I did not expect that video to go well. I was expecting I'd be like $10 by the end of the day, you know, lying in a bush, all cold like I'm used to, but somehow I managed to get a whole hotel. It was like a pretty good hotel as well.
Yeah, even had a pool.
Yeah, it was a pool. I was swimming in the pool. Like, you know, if I could just hustle every day like that, I could just be living lavishly, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Like even the people out there, you know, like you just showed a bunch of people a quick, easy hustle. And then after that, the hustle that made you way more money was even simpler. You just had water balloons, filled it up, put it in a bucket, asked people to throw it at you, and people actually wanted to pay and throw a water balloon to a stranger, at a stranger.
I know. It was fun. That was definitely fun. I got to meet new people there. It was very cold and wet. Yeah. It was like getting dark and like I was standing there shivering because all my clothes were drenched because everyone was just battering me with water balloons. But, you know, it was worth it. You know, I think it was a fun, entertaining video. It's a shame it didn't get as many views as I hoped. But, you know, I think it was a good video overall, you know. I was happy with the video, so I guess that's what matters, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. And I guess with like the algorithm sort of thing, like because they were kind of slightly contrasted audience, you kind of maybe, played a part. But then you did another completely different video, 1 star. Like you basically went to like the worst rated places and stuff. But yeah, I was gonna ask you about that video. You also had a cool spinning wheel, which I think will be cool to see in future videos where you just stand and
I'll bring the wheel back. Don't worry.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah. Maybe even do a 24 hours or overnight at a 1-star place. That might go crazy.
Bro, the 1-star place I stayed in that video, that was bad.
Yeah, that was crazy though. Yeah, the hotel.
I was so scared.
Yeah. You even left. Did you really leave the key in the door at the end?
Yes. Like when I woke up in the morning, I opened the door, I see the key, and I was like, fuck, there's no way. Just like I was so glad nothing happened. Like, because there were people walking in and out all night. There was like police at some point in the middle of the night as well.
What was like the suburb?
It was St Kilda.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was I don't know which one is scarier. You know, 1-star hotel or IKEA.
100 hours.
100 hours or IKEA or 1 night in a 0-star hotel. I don't know which one's worse. Which one would you prefer?
Probably 100 hours in IKEA. They got meatballs.
Security guard or, you know, guy on drugs.
Yeah, true.
Nah, but I mean, you know, it's kind of sad to see lots of like 1-star places. You know, you kind of want to make it a bit nicer, especially, you know, those areas, you know. You kind of feel bad for those kind of places, a bit run down, you know, but, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, that would be an expensive video, renovating 1-star places.
Hey, Mr. Beast hit me up for a collab, bro. I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then also, St. Kitts is also the place where you did another video Like
It is,
nearby.
yes, yes.
Sneaking overnight in LUNAR PARK.
Oh my god, bro, that was crazy, bro.
Crazy, yeah.
I'm surprised they don't have any security there.
Mm.
We were like walking around, nothing happened. Like we were just walking around the whole park.
Yeah,
And I don't know.
There was like concrete work. There was like construction workers.
There were construction workers like during the night while we were staying there. But luckily we hid in like the top of the arcade, so we had that whole place to ourselves. So we were playing games there and stuff. Yeah.
That was crazy.
I know.
You guys were just running around.
Exactly.
You know?
But then someone came in during the night.
Yeah,
and
who
I
was
checked
that?
it out. I don't know who that was. What, did you want me to go and ask him? Like, hey, who are you, man? No, I'm not doing that, man.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was chill. Like we didn't see anyone
in like
else.
the photo booth when
Yeah,
you came
we were
in. Like
hiding
you
in
can
the-
see your
yeah,
legs.
I know,
like the
I
curtain
know,
doesn't
I know.
cover you.
I found out that, especially like, workers, they're not looking out for people. Even if
Yeah.
you're a bit exposed, they're not gonna see you. Like, if I'm hiding under a bed, if you looked hard enough, you could probably see me. But like, you're not thinking about that, so you just like brush over that fact.
Yeah.
So, so far it's been good. No one's thoroughly checked for me yet.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Even when you locked eyes with the Panda Mart guy.
That was genuinely like the scariest part of an overnight ever, bro. Like he looked at me, he started walking up to me. I was like, all right, this is over, this is it. I got my camera like, all right, this is it, guys. I'm gonna record this. But then I don't know what happened. He just like walked up. His foot was like right in my face, and then he just walked away.
Yeah, I think he built a pillow on the couch.
I know, yeah, bro. W Panama Burger for not ratting on me,
Yeah.
bro.
And that was the same place where you hit the alarm. The alarm went off that night. So like there was an alert that something was wrong, and then at that same location, that guy locked eyes. But I guess maybe he didn't see you, maybe he wasn't looking.
I don't know,
but
bro.
yeah, that's lucky. And also the bright yellow hair doesn't really help in blending in.
I know,
with
that's the thing.
shadows.
I want to keep my hair memorable, but at the same time, it makes me too memorable that the staff are going to know who I am, you know?
Exactly, yeah. You're gonna have to start changing it like brown, black, like everything. Yeah.
Maybe wigs. I'll get some wigs.
Yeah. And like maybe even masks as well. I got like an old person mask for a video. And then also the aquatic center, which was the Freestar, and you said there was a weird smell around. Like
Yeah,
not
there was a
chlorine,
weird smell, yeah.
something like other than the chlorine and like the chemicals normally.
Smelled like fecal matter, let's just say that.
Oh.
But I mean, other than that, it's a cool place, you know. I'd definitely do like an overnight challenge in that place. That'd be definitely fun.
Yeah.
Unless they want me, unless you guys want me, you know. I mean, I'm open to suggestions, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you said like, I think maybe the lifeguards were a bit sus or?
Yeah, I mean, it's not every day you see someone walking out with a phone, you know. That's always like a
They
thing.
had a phone?
No, I had a phone. I was recording.
Oh, okay, yeah, true.
It's not, I'm just walking around like this, you know. I'm always trying to record inconspicuously because I don't want to like, raise suspicion.
True.
But it's also hard to get like a good frame. So sometimes I'm like just walking past them, like holding it all the way up here, you know, trying to not act sus. But it's a good thing with filming with a phone, especially with those videos, you know, it's trying to it's not like that weird. If it's like a GoPro, like a full camera, it'd be like, okay, he's recording a video. But if it's a phone, it could just be like, oh, he's just holding his phone out, you know.
Yeah, true.
So I can kind of get away with some pretty good shots that way. Sometimes right in their face and they never realize, but
yeah.
Yeah. Especially in those places, it's a bit sus, from holding out my camera, especially in a pool, you know.
Especially at a pool, yeah. There's a lot of like violations and policies around that, yeah. But yeah, you also went down the slide in that place as well. And the slide was pretty good, was it?
The slide was good. The slide was good. Expensive, but it was good.
And you didn't like feel itchy after like the pool, like the water was fine?
I don't know, it's hard to tell. I always get itchy after videos.
Oh, true.
Yeah. There's always, weird bugs and dust and stuff around,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know if you watched it, but the overnight in the island video, when I was swimming in the river, in the lake, after that, my legs were all red and itchy for like 3 straight days. It was bad. I think there was like some bugs. I don't know what was in the water. Hopefully no brain-eating things, but
Hopefully not, yeah.
It was, yeah.
That was like dirty water. You couldn't see through it.
It was, and somebody kept grabbing my leg as well. Like there was like a fish or something. It was like rubbing up against my leg. It was.
That wasn't Dom?
I mean, if it was Dom, then I don't mind, but
Yeah. And then also on that island video, when you had that raft and you got on, there was also, for some reason, like I think Latrobe campus or something?
Yeah. It was nearby, yeah.
Yeah, was that on the island or was that outside?
That was, we went back off the island to go to the pitch, then we went back on the island, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, it's like a 5-meter distance between the island and the mainland, so it wasn't that far, but
Yeah, because it kind of looked like that was the island, but...
No, the island's not that big. The island's not that big.
Yeah.
It was a tiny little island.
And what is the island's location? Like, what is it called?
I don't know the name of the...
No name?
No, I just saw it on the maps. I was like, all right, I'm going there. So
Yeah.
I was like, all right, boys, jump in the car. I'm taking you to the island. They were like, all right, great.
And there was nothing built on the island, like no buildings, nothing?
Nah,
just...
it was like a 10-meter island. Nothing on it,
And you just camped there with tents?
Yep. It was chill, Definitely one of my more chill videos, except for the swimming in the lake part, but you know.
Yeah. Dom getting stuck on St. James.
Right. I'm sure he loves it there, you know. I'm sure he's been there a few times to the actual one anyway, you know.
Yeah, he was probably like the victim.
I'm not saying yes or no to that, but you know.
Yeah, and then also you had the opportunity to try a great cuisine from Empress of China. How's that?
I'm very good at getting stomach and body pain from these videos. You know, I'm always itchy and my stomach always hurts. And that place gave me like 2 days worth of like diarrhea, bro. Genuinely, it was bad. I don't know what they put in their food, but like it came out stale. And like, I don't know. Yeah, don't eat 1-star food. It was pretty bad.
Definitely, yeah. They had like health violations.
They did, yeah. That's how I found the place, because I was trying to search up 1-star places, but you know, it's hard to find. So I just went on the health violation registry, and there it was. You know, I was like, oh, okay, sweet, I'll go there. And I can see why they got that. It was a bit traumatic.
And it didn't even look empty anyway. There was like
there were people. I mean, it's cheap, you know. If it's cheap, people will go there. And you know, if you're drunk enough, the food tastes good.
Yeah, that's the next level of drunk.
Yeah, I was sober. It was bad.
Yeah. And also with that kind of 1-star video, some other YouTubers, they kind of, instead of having all these different locations, they kind of make one which is like trying all the 1-star restaurants or all the 1-star gyms.
Exactly,
like, I was wondering if when you'd come back to that sort of format, would you split it off rather than having like a restaurant, hotel, and aquatic center? Like you could just focus on like one at a time, but showing the differences between each one.
I mean, I'm not really sure if I'll go back to those kind of videos. You know, I did one. I was like kind of one and done, you know?
Yeah, true.
I mean, it depends if I can find a really like niche or like unique like aspect to it that hasn't really been done before. Like, you know, 1-star restaurants, you know, generally has just been overdone, you know? It's very oversaturated, I think. I mean, unless I can find a special spin to it, you know, like a specific location, then maybe I'll do it. But if it's just, you know, generally, then probably not.
Yeah, definitely. You also did another challenge similar to the likes of Mr. Beast, one that really put your mind on the line. It was the 100 hours solitary, which was interesting because unlike having like an actual solitary like building like that they rent and stuff, you made your own.
I did.
How
I
did you
built
make
my
that?
own. So last year, my house has like this underground area. It's like a 3 meter, no, it's like 1 meter like deep area. You know, like houses are kind of built on those like rafters, you know, above like dirt level, surface level. And so I just dug out like a really big chunk of dirt out of that. And then I just, you know, got some stuff from Bunnings and then, you know, timber, plaster and that, and just built like a room.
So you were like in a hole under the ground?
Yep, I was under my house.
You could have renamed the video to 100 hours underground.
I could have.
I could have got more, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I'll do an actual underground one, you know?
Yeah.
Because that one, you know, it's like half underground. It doesn't really count, you know?
And you can't really tell in the video. It looked like it was like maybe a part of the room where you built it, but underground.
Yeah, I used that room mainly for like a few streams early on, but then I repurposed that for that video, yeah. And I mean, that was a really boring challenge.
Yeah, probably would have been.
There was nothing to do for like nearly a whole week.
Because you had to have help getting the food and like, you know.
Yeah, I got my friend to come and give me the food every now and again. I told him like, all right, come at this time, these days, and that's it. And then,
so like, you have the house, you have the rafters, then you have this hole, which is like where you're in.
Yeah.
How did they get the thing in?
There's like, it's kind of like, okay, my house is like on a hill.
Yeah.
So it's like the first floor's here, then there's like a second floor, and then this is where the dirt is. So I kind of dug out this way, so you can just go through here. So there's like a doorway into where the underground part is. And then I just put my little room inside there. So you go through there, and there's still dirt around it, but then there's like the little room in the middle. So then that's where I was.
So it's like a basement.
Kind of like a basement.
Walls.
Yeah, kind of.
Did it have dirt walls, the basement?
Not really. I don't know. There's like this. It's like the dirt, and then like the bricks around the house, like where the house is, and like the floorboards. And there's like that much space. And then I just dug a big hole where my room was.
Yeah. And the floor was like dirt already in the.
Yeah, it was dirt, so I had to put like wood floor on there. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then like, so they came over. They were bidding the food through like the gap.
Yeah,
they also had, like,
exactly.
I guess mind teasers.
Yeah, those as well.
Figure
Yeah.
out as well.
I mean, yeah. For those kind of things, especially like some of those mystery challenges, I get my friend. I'd be like, all right, like making me some of these challenges, and they're like, then they give me them. So you know, I don't want to like know the answers, you know.
Yeah. And so they made the like quiz.
Yeah. I kind of, you know, give the direction, you know, like, all right, do this kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
But I won't tell them exactly what to do.
Yeah. Yeah, so good. And then like the voice, that was just like you putting like a voiceover on top of like them saying the answer was correct or incorrect.
Oh, that was me. Like, that was my voice. I put that on like after.
And like, how did you know it was correct or incorrect? Did they say or?
Yeah, they said.
Okay,
but like, my voice has more aura, so I put mine on top after.
Yeah. No disrespect. Yeah. And then also, with that 100 hours in that like room in the ground, in the dirt, I was wondering, how do you poop? If there was no toilet or bucket.
I didn't.
So you were 100 hours constipated.
Yeah, change the video title to that, man. Yeah, I'm very good at constipation. Yeah.
So when you were in the video, you didn't even know like if you forgot to put the alarm or if the phone ran out of battery or whatever was like, you know, timing the 100 hours, and you were just holding it in that long.
I mean, if you saw the food I was eating, it's not like I was struggling. Like that was like biscuits and chicken. Like that's not the most nutritious thing, especially when you eat like really poorly. I guess your body doesn't have anything to push out in the first place.
True. So you were like starving yourself.
Yeah, I was really hungry.
Yeah.
I only gave myself, what was it, like 2 meals a day? And they were like really small meals, like just biscuits and chicken and rice. So, you know.
Which you prepared beforehand and then had it like heated
up?
Yeah,
no, that was all cold.
Oh, all cold.
It was all cold.
Yeah.
It was cold. Cold, stale. Yep.
Yeah. Just cold, stale.
Yep. I don't know, it was supposed to be a grueling challenge, you know? No warm food, no luxuries, you know, no pasta, no soup, nothing like that, you know?
That must have been like, also like a lot of preparation went into the video. You had to get extra help as well. And like, it was pretty hard and like mentally, like, you know, you couldn't doom scroll, like, you know.
I mean, it was good to get off my phone, you know, for a few days.
Yeah, just have a blaring light in your eyes. And as you sleep, you didn't know what time of day. There was like no signs of light outside of it. And you could have like, your sleep patterns probably changed throughout the video.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you know, I kind of lost track of time after like, not even the first day. So I was kind of dazed, you know, but after a while you kind of get into the motion, I guess. You kind of like disillusion yourself to what's going on. And I guess you can try and just make time fly by like just not doing anything, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
I'm really used to like not doing anything for a long period of time, you know. Overnight challenges, you know, when my phone dies, I got nothing to do. Got to wait for, you know, the sun to come up. I just sit there lying there, you know, just doing nothing.
Sleep.
I'm getting used to just doing nothing. But it's hard to sleep on concrete, you know.
Yeah.
I just lie there. It's like, you know, thinking about life.
Yeah, true. You could have like a sleeping mask that might help in your future challenges. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know if that'll help. Sometimes I fake sleeping in my videos. Like I pretend to fall asleep, but then I stay awake the whole like night, and then I wake up like, oh, good morning, guys. Yeah. But I just stay awake the whole night sometimes.
Yeah. And then during the 100 hours, did you film all 100 hours on your cameras, or did you just start record, finish record at different points?
Because I had access to the cameras, so I just like start and record during different points.
Otherwise, that would be like terabytes of footage of just.
Bro, I'm not gonna go through 100 hours of footage, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, it's insane. And with like, you know, doing Mr. Beast similar challenges, I was wondering if you were gonna bring your friends in to like do like a bigger challenge, kind of like, you know, last to leave circle, last to do something.
I definitely, I know I've like started out mostly with overnight challenges, but there's an expiry date to those kind of videos, you know. I've been starting out with them because they're easy to do, they're cheap. But as my channel grows, I want to expand the production of my videos. I want to make bigger videos with maybe prizes, bigger challenges. Yeah. So I definitely want to, you know, tap into the little Mr. V sphere, you know, get some inspiration from him and make bigger videos. Yeah. Especially the next half of the year, I got some bigger videos planned with more people involved. Actually, next week, I'm filming a video with like 8 people. So for me, I think my biggest video in terms of people, participants. So that's going to be a big video. And yeah, I'm slowly planning on like, I'm still going to keep doing overnight challenges, of course. Yeah. But I'm slowly like adding in like bigger and bigger videos with bigger production. And yeah, I mean, hopefully I can slowly keep growing to the point where I can just make Mr. Beast level videos. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And as a channel with more than 10K subscribers, 13K, like, you know, you're getting pretty good thousands of views like month after month. I was also wondering, since you're also monetized, a channel of your size, how much do you earn in ad revenue?
It's not much. It's not much. You want to go like monthly?
Monthly, yeah.
I'd say on average, I'm getting like 300 a month. So
pretty good.
It's, I mean, 13,000. Some people would be like, okay, that's enough to like survive off. No, it's not. You need like at least 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But like that's purely ad revenue. If you can get to the point where you can monetize yourself in other ways, then I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's all about building a good audience. It's all about entertainment, I guess. As long as the videos are entertaining, people are going to come back and watch them. So it's about building that strong audience to keep people coming back. But it's not all about the money. I'm not in it for the money. If I was, I wouldn't be doing it because I'm not making any money, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And then living in KMART, until you got kicked out, like how many hours were you actually in the
Oh, I don't remember. I think it was like 19 or 20. It wasn't.
So
it wasn't that long.
days.
No, it's because they didn't have a toilet. I really needed to pee. Yeah. And I didn't have like a bottle or anything, So
I mean, there's bottles on the shelves. I don't know. You could have.
Yeah, if I run that back, I'll bring like a bottle next time or something.
Yeah.
Or I find somewhere that has a toilet inside of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I would have got kicked out ever. Like I was doing some crazy stuff in there, and they did not care. Yeah. Like this lady told me to like stop playing with the ball, so I was playing soccer around her, and she didn't care. So I was like, am I even going to get kicked out? So what's the point? So I kind of, I had to go to the hill anyway, so I kind of left, but yeah.
I mean, if you were pissing the bottle, that may have been the red flag.
Yeah, maybe I would have got kicked out a bit more if I did that,
Yeah.
But I mean, some, those kind of challenges, there are, physical limits, like my body, my body can't hold pee in for more than a day, so,
Yeah.
I got to train my body for that. I got to get stronger,
Maybe, yeah. Or have like a portable thing inside your, I don't know, like.
Oh, yeah.
Not a nappy, but like, I don't know.
I can have like a backpack, just like with a tank in it.
Yeah. It just sucks it up.
Oh, hell no. Oh, that's freaky.
Yeah. Or just carry a plastic bottle that, occasionally fills up with yellow liquid. No one asks you any questions apart from the security guard who was starting to worry about your, like, I guess, mental health or if you were homeless.
I do look a bit mentally deranged, but no. My mind's fine.
Yeah.
I think I'm sane enough to do challenges at least. So.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always going to get questions from people, especially, when they see you for a whole day at the same store, but,
Absolutely, yeah. Because that could have been the next 100-hour video, like in KMART. But the toilet is a big red flag.
Don't worry. I got big 100-hour videos planned, There's some big ones, KMART, compared to these ones, there's nothing. Yeah, these are the big ones. These are big ones,
Eventually, if you get big enough, 100 hours in Parliament House.
100 hours in Parliament House, how?
Or, you know how you snuck your paintings in the National Art Gallery?
I did,
There's also a few paintings in the Parliament House as well.
You're saying I can make a little art gallery in there, huh?
Hey, take your artwork national level.
Yeah, I could do that.
So you also were surviving an abandoned building, like you went there. I think, did you have like a guide, like your friend who already went there before, or were you just all...
No, we didn't really go there before. I think Dom knows about the area, but he never fully explored it. So that was our first time exploring it. Yeah. It's pretty creepy.
How do you find it?
Bro, I'm really bad with scary things. I've never finished a full game of Five Nights at Freddy's because it's too scary. So then the real thing, overnight, every little sound you hear, you think it's a ghost or someone sneaking up on you. I mean,
you didn't come across any of that, so maybe that would have been...
Yeah, I mean, we were safe by the end of it, but during the process, it was a bit scary. But, oh my God, Dom was pissing his pants, bro. I was scared, but then he was like, oh, I want to go back. I was like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
What, you think a ghost is going to pipe out the floor, It's not going to happen, After a while, I got used to it, but yeah. I don't know. Every video I do, there's a different aspect that's challenging to me personally, whether it's scary or nervous, I guess, or mentally or physically, yeah. There's always something I'm putting myself through, I guess. But it's entertaining. I guess,
Yeah.
As long as the people like what's happening,
Yeah, definitely.
I'll keep pushing my body further,
And you also went back to that same place to try to do an overnight.
Yeah, part 2, yeah.
Would you ever do an overnight where you bump out you bust out the tent and the sleeping bag and actually sleep the night?
You want me to close my eyes in an abandoned haunted building?
Because to be fair, the other video, you know, you were there the whole night, but like you were still awake.
I was awake. I could not sleep. Oh my God. You want me to sleep? Yeah, I could. I mean, now that you said that, I might try that, you know, just bust out a little sleeping bag right in the middle, out in the open.
Camp out in abandoned places.
That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Maybe get some mates to join you so you're not like on your own.
No, I gotta do it all alone. You know, gotta see what happens to me.
Oh,
you know?
true, yeah.
Oh. Give me bad ideas. You give me bad ideas.
Yeah. And you knew about the location through Dom. He like
yeah, Dom's the guy. You know, he knows everything. You know.
And talking about Dom, I was wondering how you guys met.
Oh, okay. It was really random. It was by coincidence. I was with my other mate, and we were at the club. At like 3 a.m. A few hours early, I wanted to leave early, but he convinced me to stay a few hours after. And then after that, we hopped on the train, and there was this weird looking guy talking to two girls on the other side of the train. And this weird guy was like, "Hey, you two over there, you guys are cool, come talk to us." And then that was Dom, and that's how I met Dom, on the train at 3 a.m. Yeah, so if I didn't go back to the club for another 2 hours, I would have never met Dom. So, you know, it's a good thing I was on that train at the same time he was, because, you know, we've made some fun videos and fun memories since then. Definitely. So yeah.
You guys didn't even meet in school, like you just...
Not just randomly, you know?
Yeah. And he became a big part of the channel as well.
He is, yeah. He's the number one sidekick, you know? He's the character everyone loves, you know?
Yeah. Also, going to your other video, which was a pretty big production, because like the actual video ended up being an hour long on your channel, which is like a record length. That video was basically how many days you could survive army training. He had a corporal who was a soldier in, I guess, the Australian military. Like.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Like like the army. Yeah. How did you find and get in contact with the corporal?
I actually met him on one of my other challenges, and then we started talking from there, you know, very casual. And then he started, you know, talking about the fact that he was in the military once. And I was like, oh, you know, what if you trained us for a video sometime, you know? I always thought, you know, doing like an army training would be fun. Definitely wasn't fun. It was really bad. I was expecting it to be more tame, more chill. He went full out on us, which was fun, I guess. And I did trick Dom into thinking it was like a regular camping trip. Yeah, definitely. You know, he had no idea until we pulled up and he saw the corporal in his full gear just yanking out of the car. That was really funny. But now Dom never trusts me when we get in the car together, and I don't tell him where we're going. He thinks it's a trap, so, you know. But that video, it flopped. It did so bad, especially for the effort we put in, you know. A few days out in the forest, you know, carrying heavy armor, doing all those challenges and stuff. All the editing. You know, an hour-long video takes a while to edit, but you know, you know, you live and you learn. You gotta, you know, understand what went wrong. Maybe it was too long. Maybe it was the editing. Maybe it was the concept. I'm not really sure, but you know, you gotta like pinpoint what kind of aspects of it. You know, through like YouTube Studio and stuff, you can see like analytics where viewership drops and those kind of things, and like the reach and engagement. You can kind of like gauge what kind of went wrong with the video, and then you can kind of like live and learn based off that. Definitely, yeah. So yeah, making mistakes is always the best thing if you want to learn and create something good. Absolutely, yeah. Because you can even take all the footage from that 1 hour and just cut it up to maybe like a shorter, like kind of like very fast-paced Mr. Beast like clip, kind of like very fast cut like version, which might be better on the algorithm. I don't know, like. You can do that for me. You can do that for me. Yeah, maybe, but like it's more for, you know, like. Yeah. After the video, even though like it kind of flopped-ish, like on your channel, like you got a bunch of shorts out of it as well. Like I did, yeah. You know, you got the face paint as well. That was pretty cool. Like you could use in your future, like, you know, overnight challenges. Imagine like it's dark, you know, camouflage. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, yeah. If you're in a place like LUNAR PARK, but instead of the tent, you're like outside near like, you know, the dark bushes, like, you know, getting that green paint or black paint. I don't know, like, yeah. That'd be cool, you know. Yeah, definitely. Would you consider more future training survival videos where you survive a training like Navy SEAL or surviving like firefighter training, like, or because it didn't really perform so good, like you're like rather do the other stuff that's doing better? But no, I really like the idea of like survival videos where like you start off not really good at something and you progress. You know, showing that level of progression throughout a video is definitely interesting. Maybe it's not necessarily a training. It could be like, you know, physical, could be mental. But I mean, yeah, those like training videos definitely could be interesting. You know, like Mr. Beast did that training video with the guy losing the weight. That was, yeah, that was interesting, you know. Something like that could definitely, you know, I could definitely experiment with that. As long as it's not an hour long, I think it might do a bit better.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't really lose the weight, I guess. Like, that'll be pushing it, but
yeah, I
you
mean,
could gain the weight.
I could definitely gain the weight. I was thinking of doing a video where I get addicted to everything and then try to get off that, but then I realized that it might not be a good idea, you know, health-wise, if I, you know.
No.
Yeah, so maybe I'll get Dom to do that one for me.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, if you can agree to that, I don't know. You offered to just pay for the free food.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff.
I'll pay for all the bad stuff, you know, and then I'll force him to get off it. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a tough one. You probably have to gotta bring back Corporal for that one.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe, you know, if it gets views, I'm sure he'd be down for it, right?
Maybe, yeah. Oh yeah, you also.
Yo, what was that?
You're also being hunted by the Corporal in that same video. And that was a pretty cool different aspect that you also included in the training. I was wondering, because some other people have like videos where they're getting hunted in like a different certain field or like across the map. I was wondering if you would bring back Corporal or someone else with a tracker on your location, hunting you down and seeing if you could do a bunch of challenges and get to from point A all the way to point D, for example, which has been done by Mr. Beast.
It has been done. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away. But I've definitely thought about it, and there are some things in the works, you know. Okay. I've definitely thought about that aspect. I really like those kind of videos, especially if that was its own video, you know. It's kind of entertaining, you know. There's someone hunting you down, people hiding, people running away, you know. Definitely the idea of like that'd be really good. But I don't want to give too much away because, you know, I got things in the works, you know. You just have to stay tuned, you know.
Just gotta subscribe.
You just gotta subscribe. But yeah, your head's in the game, you know. You already know what I'm thinking, you know.
Right.
That's good. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, now that I've, you know, branched out more, I know more like content creators, I know more people that are more, you know, willing to do those kind of videos, you know. Makes it more easier, I guess, to, you know, organize and prepare, and, you know, the production behind those videos definitely, like, you know, takes a lot of effort. But yeah, I think, you know, especially when I have more time off during the break, I'll have more time to, you know, organize and prepare those like larger scale videos. So hopefully I can pull off something like that in the future, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Turns out you were in Japan for like 2 years studying IB. How was also the IB course? Like, it's like harder than BC. It
was pretty hard, you know. I'd spend like, I think school was like 8 to 5 and we only get like a 1 hour, like less than 1 hour break. There was no like, you know, recess or snack time or anything like that. And then I'd come home, do a bit more studying. It was pretty rigorous because for like the time schedule, we had to like crunch down hours like a half a year like earlier. So we had to do extra work like during that time. Overall, it wasn't like too difficult. Like I managed to get all the work done, and, you know, I had fun subjects. I had, you know, fun enough teachers, especially like English and like film. Those two were definitely like subjects I excelled at, I guess. And the other ones, you know, I made it through, you know. They weren't my favorite, but, you know, you have to do a science, you have to do a math, you know, something like that. But, you know, I managed to get through, you know. It wasn't fun. It was a bit boring, but, you know, I had the other fun subjects to kind of balance it out, yeah.
Would you be happy to share your IB score?
Have a guess.
Okay, I'm not fully aware on the scoring system of IB, but I think it goes up to like 90?
No, it's
or 10.
I think the highest is 40, and then the lowest is 0, and then the passing grade is 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passing grade 25, 40 is like...
I think 40 is the highest, yeah.
It's probably like 32?
No, I'm not that smart. I'm not that down.
26.7.
I think I got 20... I think it was 28 or 29.
Oh, 28.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a pass, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it kind of gets bumped up compared to VCE because it's IB, you know, so ooh, fancy, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, it was good enough to get me a good grade, I think.
Definitely, yeah. Especially since you're doing those like, you know, until 5 o'clock, like.
Yeah, it was
school shit.
It was tough, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually did an overnight at my school, you know, that was probably my first actual overnight challenge.
Yeah.
I built a fort in one of the classes with my friend, you know, and all the lights went off and the security started walking around, but we were like hiding in a little corner with our little fort, watching movies and stuff.
In Japan?
Yeah, in Japan, yeah.
That
was my first dabble into overnight, you know. And then the next one was IKEA.
Yeah, and you didn't even film that one, the first one.
Yeah, just for fun, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's always about, you know, the fun, I guess.
I guess true. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, going back to Japan, you were there also as a holiday afterwards. You came back
kind
there.
of. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. You
And
know
then,
more about me than I do. That's crazy.
who knows? Yeah, maybe you got to hire me on the team. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
But yeah, you were back in Japan and you went to Sonage Onsen.
I did. Yes, that's a
Hokkaido
good
as
pronunciation. That's a good
Really?
pronunciation. Yes, bro.
Damn, I had a guest previously teach me some Japanese, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah, you're good at that. But you can't even say my name right. Come on, man.
Oh, is that your?
No, you said Fwye wrong.
Oh yeah, but that's like your YouTuber name.
That's my name. Everyone calls me Fwye.
Oh, they call you that in like school. And
Yeah.
stuff.
No, I mean, like, you know, people come up to me in the street like, yo, is that Fwye?
Oh yeah,
Yo,
true.
or
Yeah.
something.
Fwye.
Not whatever you said. Not Fwye or whatever you said, bro.
Okay.
None of that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Continue.
But yeah, at Sonage Onsen, you were in the hot springs.
I was.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you been in the hot springs here, like Peninsula Hot Springs, or?
I've wanted to go. My friends told me to do an overnight challenge there. Is that what you're thinking?
I was just there for a different video, but like, you know,
Was it nice?
it was pretty nice, yeah. And like at night, it's pretty dark, like you can barely see.
Well, there's no lights or anything. It's just
There's some like small.
like
kinda
the little
lamps.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to have a torch on top of my camera lighting my face. Like that's the setup, but it worked. Hey,
I mean, that sounds like a more relaxing overnight challenge.
it could be, yeah, because you can barely like get seen anywhere.
Exactly. Yeah. I
Like
know.
may even be under the water because they didn't have lifeguards walking around. Like
Yeah.
they had like first aid people, but they usually stayed in their office. But that could be an interesting overnight because you pay for a ticket for an
okay.
evening one,
Yeah.
and you can stay as long as you want. They close until 11.
So as long as
Right.
you don't get caught when they're closing everything down, it's fine.
I guess pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And then like they open up at 9 for their morning kind of
Okay.
sloughing. So it's a bit of a later
Yeah.
morning, for like a later night as well.
Fair enough.
Could be possible. I don't know. Yeah.
Did you have to wear pants for that hot spring?
You got pants? Yeah.
Yeah, you
like
got pants.
bathers
You
and
got
stuff,
pants. Yeah.
You're
Bro,
not
in
naked.
Japan, everyone's naked, bro.
Really?
You get to see some 90-year-old dudes package, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. And what was that like? Like culture shock, or because you haven't been to a hot spring here, it's a bit.
I mean, you know, I've been to fair few hot springs ever since I was little, you know, when I go on holiday in Japan. So I'm used to it.
Yeah.
It's not really that weird, I guess. You know? I mean, it's weirder when you're there with, like, your family. Like, you know, when you're with your dad. I mean, you know, when you grow up, you kind of have showers with your dad, you know? But
Yeah,
after some point, it
yeah.
gets a bit weird, you know?
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Well, like when you're with your friends in the hot spring and they start grabbing your stuff, you know, that's weird, bro.
They're doing that.
Yo, wait, come. Yeah, okay. Anyway,
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I'll be down. That sounds like a fun video, bro.
definitely. Sounds fun and relaxing. You're on the pool.
Yeah, I could just chill and I'll have a little nap, you know?
Yeah. And if they're walking by, you just duck your head under the water.
Exactly.
You know, hold your breath and hopefully,
They just like stay there for like 10 minutes circling around. I just like start drowning.
Yeah. I mean, if you drown, no one would find you yet. But
I'm
that
dead.
count?
What do you mean?
yeah. And then also after the hot spring, you went to. Were you doing anything else in Sonage Onsen? Outside of the hot spring?
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay, so just went to hot spring. And that's it. You
Yep,
just were like,
Yep.
you know.
It's more of a laid back, chill video, yeah. Just my vlog of my travels, I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
And then after that, you went to Hokkaido.
I did, yeah.
And what were you doing in Hokkaido?
I was checking out the winter festival. It's like once every year, only for like a week. They make these like massive snow structures in the middle of the town, in the middle of the city, just along a big strip.
Yeah.
And those are massive. They're like, you know, I think one of them was like 50 meters tall. I don't know, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah, kind of like our sand structures in like our
Yeah,
sand structure
kind of, yeah.
festivals. Yeah, if you've seen them.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
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 And they also had like the light up thing, like the projector
Yeah, at
thing and stuff.
nighttime, they had the light up ones as well. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, yeah.
Were there anything else going on during the winter festival, like other
You know,
performances?
stalls, shops, lots of tourists, you know.
Snow.
Snow, oh yeah. Bro, I wish it snowed here. The snow's so nice, you know.
Really?
Just watching the snow fall down and everything, you know, in the city. It's really nice, you know.
And you like could make snowballs. You could have done a snow fight. That would have been fun.
With like a stranger and then they fall over and I knocked them out. Oh my god, everyone was slipping and falling. It was so funny. I felt so bad. I was trying not to laugh because everyone just kept falling in
You
front of
even
me.
filmed someone and like,
I did. Oh, I felt so bad. No, I didn't.
yeah, you kept it in. And then I was gonna ask you because you tried different dishes on your trip. But also you've been there for 2 years extra, turns out.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite food or dish you've ever had during your time in Japan?
Favorite? Oh, there's too many choices. You know, everything's so tasty.
Yeah, true.
Favorite dish? I mean, you know, it depends on the season, the time of day, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with, you know, ramen.
Yeah.
That's like the classic, you know? You know, it keeps you warm. If it's a cold day, I go ramen. If it's a hot day, I'd go crab. I think boiled crab is really good, especially over there, you know, it's not too expensive. You know, you can get some pretty good crab, you know, or like a crab burger, soft shell crab burger. Oh, that's so good. There's this one place near where I used to live, absolute banging soft shell crab burger for only like $10. It was so good.
And you can speak Japanese.
I can, yes. I can. You know, you'd expect to know a little bit after living there for a few years. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. And doing like that hard, like, I'm not sure if it's the hardest course, but like IB, you know, like.
Yeah, it was definitely, you know, everyone there was, you know, basically native. So like I was kind of like slagging behind in the class, but you know, I got by, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I first moved to Japan, I was absolutely buns at speaking Japanese. So I think I picked it up pretty quickly, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's so good, yeah. And also like, are you like Japanese yourself? Like.
Yeah, half Japanese.
Yeah, right.
And half Australian, you know.
Yeah.
I don't look like it, but I am. Yeah.
Right, yeah, definitely. Then you also did another $0.
Yo, why are you laughing at me, man? You think my face looks funny, man? Oh, come on. You know, I caught enough flack from the hair already, man.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone says I look like a golden bowl or like a pineapple or something, man. Does it look that bad? Does it really look that bad?
Not really. It reminds me of some like rappers and stuff, like
who, Eminem.
Like Island Boys. I'm kidding, but like someone else.
An island boy. Oh, hell no. I mean, we do relate because they kiss each other, right? Like me and Dom, yeah. That's why, yeah. I can see why you got the
Yeah, you're just missing the face tats. Maybe future video.
I got 100 tats in 100 hours.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Come on.
All right, $0 to $100 budget tent, which was like comparing, you know, you like did a rock, paper, scissors, or like you just chose whoever got it and then compared the budgets as well, like the experience.
Yeah.
Dom was lucky, he got $100.
I was so fuming. He wasted the money on such useless stuff, bro.
Yeah. What did he get as useless?
He got like, he got a pillow, which is good, and he got like this like fold up tent for like $50. That was like half his budget. You know, me, I would have gone more savvy with my money. I would have bought like a little grill or something. He just bought a tent, a pillow, and snacks. Like, come on. You know?
Yeah.
And he bought like a bunch of Coke as well. But oh my God, he drinks so much Coke, it pisses me off.
Oh, right.
He drinks like 30 cans a day, generally.
I mean, then he would be the perfect fit for the challenge video.
He would. No Coke for 100 years, bro.
Yeah. Or like, you know, eating everything unhealthy or only drinking soda. Replacing the water diet.
Only water diet. That sounds good.
Yeah. Also, during that video, you also got recognized in the video, like, you know, for that other video.
Yeah.
I think it was also an employee who worked at that.
It was an IKEA employee from the 100-hour video, yeah.
Was he in the actual video at the time? Like, did he reckon?
Oh, I don't know if he was in the video, but he said he was working there at the time when I filmed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you know, he was chill about it, you know. He was like, oh, you know, they all know about your video. So now I'm a bit scared to go back there because, you know, if they all know about it, as soon as they walk in, they're like, wait a minute, I think I've seen you around here
let's keep an eye on that guy.
Yeah, I know. So, you know,
Yeah.
I haven't been back to the IKEA since. But, you know, maybe I should pay them a visit.
Maybe, yeah. And it's not like your local IKEA, is it? Or
I mean, there's only like a few IKEAs around here anyway, you know.
Yeah, true.
I got to start branching out, you know.
Yeah,
to the other IKEAs, you know.
Yeah.
One by one.
And you also went to an IKEA in your Japan trip as well.
I did, yes.
And did a 24-hour.
I did a 24-hour challenge, yeah. That was it was definitely chill. The food there was so much better than here. Oh my God, bro. The IKEA here compared is like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you know, it was only 24 hours, but I think next IKEA video, we're going back to 100 hours, I think.
Definitely.
We're going big for the next one. We're going big, you know, big production.
200 hours. But you learn from your mistakes, so you can...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I want to at least complete 100 first. I didn't even finish 100 yet.
Yeah,
so, you
true.
know?
Even the biggest video. And
I want to get that 100 mark, and then I can move on to 200 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And did you go with like family as well to Japan on that holiday, or just yourself?
No, just me. Solo trip. I mean, I have family over there, so I was with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went there alone.
And did you have like a accommodation, like a hotel, or were you staying with?
I was staying with my grandparents. Yeah.
Because if you had accommodation, you could have just like not book that night and just
Yeah,
stay
I
there at IKEA.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, future video, I might do something like that. You know, my accommodation might just be IKEA.
Or it could just be random places like IKEA as well. Like, you know, you do IKEA one night, another night you do another place, another night you do like a Panama thing,
good,
like, and you just have a whole
then wouldn't
holiday.
have to spend a holiday without doing overnight holiday. That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Just try not to get caught, I guess.
Then what do? I'm just stranded in the middle of nowhere in some random place.
Yeah, especially if they have tighter laws. Like Japan is pretty tight. Yeah.
I'll go to like, I don't know, Africa or something. I'll go to like the Caribbean or something. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Bali?
Yeah. Overnight with a lady boy.
Becoming a lady boy.
Yeah, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You like that, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the little gears turning your head, like, ooh, what if you like that one?
But yeah, how often do you get recognized since you got recognized in that other video?
Look, I'm not famous or anything, you know. I've only been recognized a few times, you know. Some people, like, they're like acquaintances of acquaintances, like, you know, my friends of Dom or like of my other friends and that. So they'll know me, you know, because they know who I am. But some people actually do come to me like, oh, are you from the video, from the IKEA video? Or like, are you Fwye? It's like, yeah, I'm somewhere. Yeah. No one's asked to take pictures of me yet, which is sad, but you know, if you guys want to take pictures of me, you know.
Yeah. Hey, I can take a picture.
Oh, let's go.
One, you know? Yeah. Even right now, like, you know.
Yeah, okay.
You know, why waste the time, you know? Just go on. First photo.
My first fan picture.
That's right.
It's kind of cringe, bro. I don't have enough aura for this year, bro. I need 100,000 subs first.
Since I'm the first, I might, I don't know, do I get anything special?
You can get a hug.
Yeah, sweet.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, bro.
Day one-ish.
Day one-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still early days, you know. I still haven't completed any of my YouTube goals yet, so I got to get there, you know.
No, I mean, still, you crossed monetization, you crossed 10K, like, you know, I'm out here with my 200, like, you know.
That's good. No. I was stuck on 200 for a long time. My other, you know, my two other experiences, but you know, third time's a charm, you know. That's what I say.
That's right, third time's a charm.
You just have to keep going. Like even right now, I'm not the place I want to be, but if I want to get there, I just have to keep trying. You know, you can't just put out the perfect video. You can't wait like a year to put out the perfect video. You just have to keep uploading videos. You know, just make them as good as you can, but not try to over perfect them. Just make them as good as you can. You want to like kind of find that balance, I guess, between quality and quantity. And then you just have to keep pushing out videos, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, if it's not fun, then you shouldn't be doing it. But like if you're enjoying it, just keep going and then you'll get there eventually, you know? It's a matter of time,
Matter of time, yeah. Then you use an earpiece to cheat in chess. At like a coffee shop, was it? Or was it like a chess
It was
club?
like a chess meetup thing, yeah. And they had like people with different wristband colors to show if they were like a pro or not. So they were like actual like pros there, yeah.
So you can actually see who's like...
Yeah, so you know, I went straight for the big boys.
Yeah.
And I actually won.
Yeah.
I know, it's like
and
cool.
like when I was watching it back, like I was seeing that like, you know, you had your like collab you had with Lena.
Yeah, with Lena, yeah.
Yeah, like the chess streamer. And she's like pretty big on YouTube as well, 2K subs, you know, like that sort of stuff.
I think she's like the #1 chess streamer on Twitch as well, so.
Oh,
yeah.
That's even bigger, yeah.
I know, yeah.
But like, I was wondering how you could get away with it if she's right there, we're on a phone call, screaming out the news.
I'm so surprised. I told her to go to the other side of the room and do it. But I don't know why, but she followed me. I couldn't tell her, like, I couldn't turn her around and be like, hey, go over there, you know, go back there, because they know that we're together. But somehow they didn't put it like 2 and 2 together. I don't know how. Even when she was like yelling and they turned to see her, I don't know. But I mean, yeah, I think I could have prepared that video a bit more. It was a bit rushed because we were gonna film it like another day, but then we had to push it back, and it kind of got a bit rushed. But I guess you know, it still worked out in the end. You know, I still won. I still won the game, so that's a good thing.
But I think the last one you didn't win. I think you ended up having just like your king, bunch of pawns, and like he had this stuff.
No, I won because he gave up.
Oh.
So I won.
Technically, yeah.
What do you technically? I did win. He forfeited, so I won, you know, actually.
I thought you guys shaked on a draw.
No. I would not shake on a draw. I go down without a fight or I'm winning. That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I am the chess master, actually, so yeah.
I guess, yeah. Gotta do a take 2, maybe do a checkers club.
I know. And I mean, I beat Lena 3 times, actually.
Yeah.
How many times I lost? We don't talk about that, but I beat her 3 times, so I'm kind of a chess pro.
Oh, really? Yeah. So good.
She beat me 67 times.
You know, like that very hard like Chinese chess.
With like they got like the Hello Kitty one. No?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like what the old like
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah,
men
yeah,
would
yeah,
play.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's kind of like checkers, but it's
Yeah, the Hello Kitty one. Yeah.
yeah, it's way harder. Like imagine if you cheated in that one. That would have been even funnier.
No, I'm gonna get yelled at by the angry grandmas, bro. I don't want that, bro. They're gonna haunt me, bro.
Yeah, man.
They're gonna swear down on my whole ancestry, bro.
And sometimes I think they have money on the line as well, like
Ooh.
bets and stuff.
Yeah.
Cheating in poker, you know, that could be your next video.
It could,
Go
you know.
to some underground.
I have like a
poker place.
little tab here. Pull out the
Yeah.
cards.
Have a professional poker player with like, maybe when you get the meta glasses, you know, start streaming like your vision to them.
Yeah, I could.
That'd be good. Also, what would you do differently if you were to cheat again in chess?
If I was to cheat again at chess,
Yeah.
I'd get a better chess pro. Like Leonard's good at chess, alright. Leonard's good, but like, you know, I was kind of making my own moves some of the times. So the first thing, I want an actual pro. Like I want like, you know, the guy that put things up his bum. You know, I want that guy. And you know, I want to go to like a proper tournament. I'll have a proper guy, like an actual professional, not some professional. You know, just because you stream chess doesn't mean you're good at chess, you know, I'm just saying. But, you know, I'd want like an actual professional telling me what to do. I think I'd want a more discreet earpiece. And I'd need like, maybe like a pair of glasses. Like maybe I could use my metal glasses to kind of use it stream. Is that a thing that they can do?
I think so. They can do like calls and stuff.
If I could do that, then I'd be able to like, they'd be able to see what's going on without being right next to me. So I could have them in like another room or something.
Yeah.
Or I could have them like in a van, like, you know, with a bunch of people like doing algorithms and stuff, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
That'd be so funny.
And they could use the chess bot. You don't even have to have a
chess
pro.
bot,
You could just
okay,
have
yeah.
like the strongest chess bot on like one laptop, and they just do the moves that they make, the opponent, and like
okay, yeah, that's
tell you
smart,
to do
that's smart.
AI's moves. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's smart.
Then you can just have Dom in there.
No, but he's finding a way to mess it up, bro. I'm not trusting Dom with anything, even if he's not having to do anything, bro.
Right. Then you also did an overnight in Bunnings, which was the first time I saw a Bunnings version. Like, that's kind of like our local franchise, Australia. Like,
it is,
when
yeah.
you think Australia, you think Bunnings on the snag. Like, you don't think other stuff like IKEA. But would you do it 100 hours, and would it be possible in Bunnings?
Bunnings, yes, it is possible, definitely. They have toilets, they have food, because it's like a little bakery thing. There's definitely a few places to hide, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe if I took away the rule of like having to change spots, because it's kind of limited in places you could hide. I could count like 100 places you could hide in IKEA, but I couldn't for Bunnings. But I mean, I could definitely do it. It's definitely doable. It's definitely on the list. I actually have it on the list to do. So it's definitely something I'm thinking about, you know?
Yeah.
But you also have to think about how like large of a reach that could get. I guess there's a decent amount of reach because there's one guy that copied me and did it like a week after I did.
I saw that, yeah.
You saw it?
I think he had a custom Bunnings like outfit. He just cut out like from like a Bunnings umbrella.
Yeah, but he got like so many more views on that video after I did it.
Crazy, yeah.
And he didn't even do a good job, bro. He just hid in some boxes, bro. I made a fort in Bunnings, but you know, no, good for him, good for him. Yeah.
Wait, so what did he do? He just got like cardboard boxes and.
I don't know. He just like hid in some boxes. Yeah, that's it. I mean, you know, I'm always happy, you know, other people get, you know, like, you know, good videos, good views and stuff. But you know, yeah, I mean, you know, I hope mine got a few more views, but that's all right.
Yeah.
We live and we learn, you know.
And did anyone do like a 24 hours in IKEA before you?
Oh, I mean, people have definitely done 24 hours in IKEA before, you know, but I don't think anyone's done 100 hours.
Yeah, that's next level.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's done 100 hours in Bunnings yet, you know.
That's true. That's true. That's
take that
true.
spot.
Hey, I mean, yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm down, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do 100 hours.
Absolutely, yeah. And would there be anything you do different if you were doing 100 hours in Bunnings versus like your 24 hours?
One thing I really want to do with 100 hours is build like an actual fort, like somewhere I could stay the entire 100 hours, like build up like proper.
Yeah.
Like I'd have lights and like, you know, entertainment, like food and stuff. Like I've always, you know, you watch those like, you know, Jay Stu and that, they build like proper forts and stuff. I want to take it to like the next level and build like a proper, you know, proper fort,
Yeah.
you know, with cameras and stuff and lights and everything. That'd be really cool, I think.
That'd be so cool, yeah.
You know?
Because like with the playground, like even though it looked really cool and you had a good fort to sleep in, you know, when it's open, like, you know, you don't want some random people just walking.
Exactly, you know, the little kid walks up and sees like a full-grown guy hiding in there. It's like, oh, let me out!
Playing Switch or something and be like, hey, can I join? And like,
that'd be fine. And then the kid never comes back, you know.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, Dom knows a little something about that, you know. He's
yeah. We know Dom. We know how you met. we know the whole kind of sort of the story of Dom.
Pretty much, yeah.
Maybe until he has a podcast appearance, I don't know. Like, then we truly know. But who's on the crew in total? Because you've
Who's
had a few
on the
other
crew,
people
yeah.
as well.
The crew's not that big, I'd say. There's like, would you consider a guest appearance to be the crew? Or would you consider someone that's like really like a part of it, really involved in it?
You can have two sections. One which is for people who are involved, one
Yeah.
for like guests.
Okay. So I guess the core crew, myself. We got editor Nick. He like helps out with editing. You know, he's kind of taking on a bigger role in the editing as well. I try to focus on the more like the recording part. I definitely still edit my videos, but he does a lot of other like, he does like every second video right now. He might be doing more over the holidays. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. But I mean, he's pretty good at editing compared to me, you know. He does like all those like cool like 3D like map like little animations and stuff.
Which video did he edit?
He did like a bit of the island video. He did the Bunnings, a bit of the Bunnings video. He did the arcade video. He's done a bunch of those videos. They're really good, honestly. Like his editing is really top notch.
Yeah.
We got Camera Ben, the GOAT, you know, behind the camera. Who else we got? We got Dom, of course, you know, who's always on camera. And then I guess like, you know, around like the outer circle of the Fwye crew, we got like, you know, Lena. You know, I met her a while ago and I don't know if you saw, but like I did a music video with Dom and she was in that.
Music video?
Oh, you found my other two channels, but you didn't see that one, huh?
I didn't see that one, no.
Ooh, okay.
Was that a short or?
No, okay.
Did you?
So I got to go back on the lore a bit.
Yeah.
So there's this guy, Coolman Ray. I don't know if you know him. You know,
I don't know.
You don't know Coolman Ray? That's all right. Coolman Ray. He's like, we're kind of like, we're like content friends.
Yeah.
We were making like videos together on like this other channels, like a group channel. Like me, Dom, Coolman Ray, and this other guy, Cronzy. The four of us were making videos on that.
Yeah.
And then he kept being late to videos. So we wanted to make a diss track on him about that. So we made a diss track because he was like late to videos. You know, as a fun joke, you know, we thought, you know, it'd get some exposure and stuff, you know. You know, as a, you know, a little bit of fun, poke a little fun at him. And fun fact, he went on a date with Lena on stream. So that's why I was like, okay, we're about to make a diss track on him. He's just going on a date that kind of flopped with Lena. So let me just hit up this girl, you know, get her on the music video. Yeah. And so that's how we met her in the first place. And then ever since then, you know, we've been set in contact. We made, you know, done collabs, done some streams, done the video together. And yeah, we've become close friends from that. So I'd say she's part of the Fwye crew, you know, she's an honorary member. And then we got Toby. He also does camera work. He was in the island video. And I got my mate Charlie. He's also in some of the videos doing camera work. He was in a lot of the earlier stuff. Yeah, that's about like the main crew. Yeah. I'd say there's like 4 main people that are like really involved in the videos. And then everyone else like, yeah, guest appearances, I guess. But you know, I mean, as long as you have like a solid, you know, few people around you, you know, it helps, you know, when you want to have people in the videos or like, you know, keeps you motivated, you know. I feel like it's really hard to go at something alone. If you have people that are like-minded, even if you're not, you know, actively a part of like the crew, but even if you're just like friends, you collaborate. As long as you have like-minded people surrounding you that you can work with, it helps to, you know, bounce off ideas, build, collaborate, you know, make, you know, even better things together. So, you know, it's always better with, you know, more people. So that's why I try to keep a few people around me, you know.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. And who knows, maybe an extra guest appearance from me, I don't know. Like. Yeah, no,
I'll be down.
All right, looks like we're about to wrap it up. I like to finish my podcast with a personality quiz called Marcel Proust's Questionnaire. Shall we begin?
Sure, let's go. I'm ready for the quiz.
Let's see how you answer this. It's been through a lot. It's been through every episode, so it's lasted a while. But it works. We want to save our cheese, you know?
Yeah, we do.
All right. What is your idea of perfect happiness?
Perfect happiness. I guess stress-free. All right. Are we going like physical happiness? Like, are we talking like physical things? Or are we talking like spiritually, emotionally? Like,
it can be as philosophical as you want.
Okay. Being able to break free of like all those mental boundaries I have. As you know, when I reach pure happiness, I presume I'd be able to do whatever I want, you know? I'd be able to, if I want to do something, be able to achieve it to like the fullest extent, you know, no compromises. That's what true happiness is to me, I think.
Yeah. So you kind of have to do that 100-hour IKEA again.
Yeah, kind of have to, you know. No compromises, right?
No compromise.
I got to go for the whole thing.
Whole thing, yeah.
Yep.
What is your greatest fear?
My greatest fear, being a failure. That's definitely the greatest fear, you know. You know, I'm trying to do the YouTube thing right now. I can't say I'm successful yet. You know, it's definitely going well, but like I'm not there yet. So until I get there, I haven't succeeded. So just getting up to that point is like, it's really scary, you know, because at some point it might just stop, you know. It might not keep going up. And even just other aspects of life, you know, you don't want to disappoint people. You don't want to disappoint yourself, of course. You know, you have your own aspirations, your own dreams, you know. You don't want to disappoint the younger self that, you know, wanted you to succeed in those things. So I guess, you know, yeah, failure is definitely the big thing that I'm trying to avoid.
And what sort of music do you use to not be copyright striked? Copyright.
Music I use?
Yeah.
I use lots of like, I go on YouTube, I search up like copyright-free music. I got a few that like, you know, other YouTubers use, so like, oh, I like that song, so I use that music. And, you know, also like talking to people. I have a friend that makes music. And so like he lets me use his songs in my videos, so that's pretty good. I don't know, I guess I leave editor Nick to find some good songs as well. You know, he's got a good sense of music taste for those kind of things. But you know, you just have to search around. You know, make sure everything's, you know, not copyright free. You know.
Yeah.
You gotta give credit where credit's due. But you know.
Definitely, yeah. Because sometimes it can be a bit of a lie when you find something and it turns out it's not.
Like in the IKEA video, I used a copyrighted song, so I didn't get any money off that video.
Really?
So, yeah.
The biggest one?
It got demonetized, yep. Yeah, I know.
And that got 100K views. That could have been like a lot more than like...
Yeah, I think the estimated revenue was like a few thousand nearly.
Oh.
Yeah. That's all right. We live and you learn. You live and you learn, you know?
You could also republish that without that music. Just get rid of that.
It's all right, you know?
Export. Yeah.
You got, you know, it's uploaded now. I'll leave it like that, you know?
Yeah, all right. What is the trait you most deplore in yourself, which means strongest disapproval of?
Yeah, in myself. Oh. There's too many, you know? There's too many. I don't know. I guess sometimes my hastiness. Sometimes I don't think before I act. Sometimes, you know, you make rash decisions, you know, in the moment. You kind of, you know, you don't evaluate the situation, whether it's, you know, buying new camera gear or, you know, doing something with a friend. You know, you get into tricky situations, you know, doing overnight challenges. You know, you don't reassess the location of where you're going to sleep in the final night of IKEA, you know. But I mean, you know, sometimes I need to like, you know, mentally talk to myself and be like, all right, you need to take a step back, you know, reassess what's going on, you know, because sometimes you get lost in the moment, you know, and you got to like, you know, take a step back and think about, all right, what's the actual plan of action here instead of just going forward without really thinking about it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And what is the trait you most deplore in others?
I guess a lack of honesty. I definitely feel like, you know, if you lie to someone, that's definitely something. I mean, it especially depends what kind of person it is. You know, if it's someone close to you, if you make a promise to someone, I think you should keep that promise, you know. If you're lying to yourself, I feel like that's not good either. You should be honest and open about yourself. You shouldn't have to hide those things, you know. I definitely feel like, you know, it's good to be open. It's good to be truthful. Unless, you know, the security guard's asking you what you're doing overnight. But, you know, other than that, you know, I think, you know, it's good to be honest. It's good to be open, you know. Yeah.
Which living person do you most admire?
Oh. Living person that I admire. Can I name two?
Yeah, you can name two.
I can name two? All right. Number one, my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Number two, Kanye West.
Yeah.
What was that? He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT, you know.
Yeah, he is. He's good music.
He's lived through life, you know.
Yeah.
He makes mistakes. He learns from me, you know. It's kind of like I'm living a few steps behind him, but I can learn from him, you know. I've grown to like his music a lot over the last few years, you know. I got into it only a few years ago from my friend. But, you know, you listen to the lyrics, listen to like the message and the meaning behind it.
Yeah.
You know, it really inspires me, I guess. A lot of it, you know, I listen to it, it gives me motivation, you know, when I need hype up or I need you know, something to soothe me down, you know. I feel like he's there for me, like hugging me, you know.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then my girlfriend, you know, she's always there supporting me through my challenges, you know. She was like, oh, good luck, you know, be safe, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, it's really admirable how much, you know, she works towards her own goals while also supporting mine. So, you know,
Yeah, definitely.
I'll always look up to her.
Yeah. Maybe at your future, like, overnight challenge, you could do, like, an overnight day in...
That'd be cool. Yeah, overnight day would be cool. Overnight day would be cool.
Kind of like what Eric's done.
Yeah. But, you know, I don't want to rip off any YouTubers, you know.
Yeah, true.
Do my own thing, but, you know,
thing.
get inspiration.
Yeah. And it's still yourself, so it's still going to be different.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Personality. Yeah, everything. And, like, Kanye's pretty good at building a recognizable brand, you know.
Very recognizable. He's got, you know, good fashion, good music, you know.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. What is your greatest extravagance, which means lack of restraint in spending money?
Yeah, I'm not dumb, bro. I did English, bro. What do you think I am, bro?
I just got, sometimes my guests don't know, like, I gotta just, it's old words.
My greatest extravagance.
Yeah.
Like spending-wise.
You want the definition?
No, I don't want the definition. Like, extravagance doesn't always mean spending, you know. Like, if something's extravagant, doesn't mean it's
Yeah, but what's your
expensive,
greatest extravagance?
Spending-wise? I'm just trying to clarify. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I'd want to say camera gear, but I'd be lying. It's Lego.
Yeah, really?
I have so much Lego. I've been buying so much Lego. I think in the last 2 years, I've spent so much money on Lego, bro. But I've also been buying lots of camera gear, you know? But like, I was lucky enough that I won my camera. It's like a $3,000 camera, but I won it from a film competition, like a short film competition.
Oh, so cool.
So yeah, I've been using, ever since I got that, I've been using that for the videos, which has been really good. But yeah, I've been buying, you know, things off Facebook Marketplace as cheap as I can get it. So I wouldn't say, I'm trying to be savvy with what I spend, especially seeing I'm buying a large quantity of things, you know, and like, I'm not like rich or anything. So, you know, you gotta stay savvy with those things. But yeah,
definitely.
I definitely spent a lot on Lego, more than I should be.
Yeah,
if I didn't spend anything on Lego, I'd have a lot more to spend on the channel, but you know.
You could have made a side channel, just Lego, like, you know, unboxing and like...
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a Lego video coming up, so that's why I'm spending lots of money on Lego, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Don't want to give away too much. Yeah. You know, there's still a little, a little bit more prep to go, but yeah.
Yeah. Imagine if you made a Lego fort inside a shop.
Lego
like,
fort in the
imagine,
shop. That'd be cool, bro.
Imagine like Toy World or like, what's the Lego shop? I forgot what it's called, but like, imagine one of those shops where it kind of makes sense to see a big Lego build.
That'd be cool.
Build like a big Lego box and then you hide inside it.
See, like those kind of ideas, like I'd want to do those things, but like, you know, the level of production it takes to get there, I'm not just there yet, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. That's definitely something I'd want to explore in the future, you know?
Yeah. Dom could just wheel you in on a barrel with a high-vis thing.
Yeah,
in the middle.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be down for that, bro.
And that'll be your fort. You don't even need a like expensive fort, just all the Lego bricks built together. Hopefully it doesn't break.
That'd be cool. Add some super glue on there, you know? That'd be fun.
Get stuck in there.
Yeah.
What is your current state of mind?
My current state of mind. As of late, my mind is all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
Thinking about end of semester stuff for uni, trying to plan big videos, you know, it takes a lot of time trying to figure out, because I'm trying to jam pack as many videos as I can into like a small span of time, you know? I'm trying to think not only about the video, but how well it's gonna do, you know? That's always a worry of mine. You know, I'm always trying to think about how I can improve each video. I just spend so much time thinking about that I just don't have any space in my mind left for anything else, you know? So I guess, I'd hope to get to a point where I can be a bit more stress-free, a bit more open about, you know, mentally about what I can do and plan videos. But I guess at that same time, I do want to try and make the most out of the time I have. So even if it means that mentally I'm a bit busy and I'm a bit, you know, mentally stressed, I guess, with a big load, it's worth it in the end, I think.
Yeah, definitely. What do you consider the most overrated virtue?
Where's Earth? Can I get a definition of virtue?
Okay, I'll give it to you.
That's a big word, you know.
Behavior showing high moral standards.
I can't think of any, you know. I think it's good to have high moral standards, you know.
Yeah.
You know, saying sorry, thank you, you know, those kind of things, like small virtue, I guess, you know. Being kind, respectful, you know.
Yeah.
You know, not staying overnight in stores, you know. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, I guess as long as you have a strong moral sense yourself, you know, and you treat others with kindness. Yeah. You know, you look out for people that need, you know. There's no sense of, you know, overratedness to how nice you can be, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really put someone down for being too morally upright, you know.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has their own level of morality, you know. People find a sense of morality later on in their lives.
Yeah.
Earlier on, it depends. But as long as it feels right to you and you feel like you're doing good, whether it be, you know, entertainment, whether it be helping the community, whether it be, you know, just anything, small gestures, big gestures, I feel like there's no way to, like, you know, say that's overrated in a sense, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's a good answer.
What's your most overrated virtue then?
I don't really have one.
Well, exactly. Oh, come on.
A lot of my guests skip that question because it's kind of like a bit of a difficult one.
Okay, yeah.
Some have said like ego. Some have said something else.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
ego is like a good and a bad thing, you know. There's a fine line to ego, I guess.
Yeah. On what occasions do you lie?
On occasions do I lie? I lie when I tell my parents what I'm doing. I don't say I'm going for an overnight challenge, you know.
Oh, really?
So they eventually did find out about the channel. They do know I do them, but I don't tell them like, oh, I'm gonna go overnight. So I'd lie about that. Or sometimes I lie about, you know, not being stressed out by things. To some people, I'd be like, yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. But then, you know, I'm struggling, you know, to try and balance everything.
Yeah.
I'd say that's about it, really.
Yeah.
I try not to lie too much. You know, everyone lies like a small bit, you know, like, oh, like, I didn't eat the last block of cheese in the fridge, you know, but like, I try not to like lie about big things, you know, except for, you know, what I'm doing overnight at places.
Yeah. And if the KMART security stuff
and
you,
you
know, if
whatever,
you're homeless, you know, like, of course you lie and say no.
No, I could just say yes, you know.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be a lie.
Oh. Okay, wow.
Which living person do you most despise?
Do I most despise? Living person? Which living person do I most despise? That's a tricky question, you know.
From the way you're holding the neck of the duck, it looks like that's the one.
Yeah, this ducky ain't alive anymore. I wouldn't say I despise anyone, really. I don't know. Like, there's lots of people that, like, you kind of cringe at or, like, you don't really agree with them, I guess. But, I don't know. I can't really hold anyone to that stance, like, oh, I hate them with my guts, you know? Like, maybe you'll dislike someone for something they did or, you know, something they did towards you or someone else, but you can't really hate someone to the extent, well, I can't at least, you know? You know, it's good to forgive and forget, you know? If we're talking dead people, then, you know, there's a few people, but, you know, few, like, you know, world leaders, but, you know, I wouldn't say I really hate anyone, you know?
Yeah, true. And takes up unnecessary space.
Exactly, you know, you don't need to spend all your time worrying about hating people and despising people, you know, fill that time with more positive things, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
Like overnight challenges.
Yeah. What is the quality you most like in a man?
Quality I like most in a man? What quality do you think Dom brings out?
Out of you?
Oh, what does he bring out of me? What does he bring out of me?
Or out of himself?
I don't know, because you were asking about a man. Isn't that what you were asking about, Dom? You asking about Dom, no?
Just any.
Any man.
General. Like, what do you like to see in any man? I mean, if it's Dom, it could be affection towards you.
Soft, passionate lips. That's what I like. That's what I like about a man.
Yeah.
No. I'm not gay. I know maybe on camera, oh my God, people in the comments think that Dom and I are actually together, bro.
There's a lot, yeah.
It's only for the video, I promise. We both have girlfriends.
Yeah.
I don't know, in a man, I guess you just have to be, you know, I'd say you have to be like morally, mentally strong, I guess. You have to be like that stone, I guess, that people can like rely on, I guess. But at the same time, you know, that puts a lot of stress on yourself, you know. So I guess there's like a mixed bag, you know. You have to be like that anchor, but at the same time, the anchor needs someone to also anchor onto. So, you know.
True. Yeah. And what is the quality you most like in a woman?
In a woman? I don't know. I guess being open, you know. Especially, you know, my girlfriend, you know. Yeah. I'd say like, just her being herself is my favorite quality of hers, you know. Just being able to express yourself. I guess even for a man and a woman, you know, being able to express yourself, being open, you know, being kind-hearted, that's like the best quality you can have as a person in general.
Yeah. But not soft lips like the man.
Not any man. Like Dom.
Okay. Fair enough. What do you most dislike about your appearance?
What I most dislike about my appearance. Right now it might be the hair. No, actually no, I like the hair. I don't like the color of the hair, but I like the shorter hair, you know?
I thought you chose the color. I thought you chose the color.
I mean, it's because I was gonna bleach it, but I only bleached it once. I need to bleach it again for it to get a lighter color. So it's not done. The job's not done, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it does have good contrast with the blue.
Yeah, it does. I don't know, I guess being really skinny. You know, I tried to put on some muscle a few years back. You know, I was going to the gym a lot. I didn't say, I mean, I was kind of toned a little bit, but you know, it's hard to put on a bit of muscle mass, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say, you know, compared, you know, you can compare yourself to other, oh, you know, you got a bit of muscle there, you know?
Yeah.
You know, compared to other people, like, you know, especially growing up in like high school and that, people, there'll be some jack people. Then I'm just there like a little twig, like Slender Man, you know? I'm like, damn, why am I so scrawny, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess it's a metabolism thing, you know? But, you know, I'm not really disappointed by my body, you know?
I mean, maybe once you do that 100 hours.
Exactly, yeah, I'll be jacked.
You'll be jacked, yeah. And they probably have food or amenities like drinks, you know.
Yeah. I'll be like, you know, 300 kilos of pure muscle.
Go to like a 24-hour gym, because then they're just open all day.
Exactly.
You just have to figure out how to sleep.
No sleep, just working out.
Yeah,
that's all I need, bro. Yo, why is your ducky peeing so much, bro? What?
No.
What did you do to the duck, bro? Why is he so wet, bro? Oh, hell no.
If you keep touching him like that, it might just get worse. What or who is the greatest love of your life?
The greatest love of my life. Can I say my girlfriend?
Yeah, you can.
My girlfriend, yeah. She's my love of my life. Number 2, YouTube. Those are the 2 things in my heart.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know, it's good to love everyone, you know? I love my friends.
Yeah.
I love my family.
Yeah.
I love, you know, the support.
Yeah.
And, you know, I love to support my family and friends and my girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, you know, just everyone around me. It's great, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's always good to have people to care about and people that care about you, you know? It's always important to have those things.
Definitely, yeah.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
And YouTube. Sometimes I talk to my YouTube studio when I'm alone and I open up my phone and go YouTube studio, like, hey, how you going, buddy?
Yeah,
and then talks back to me. He's like, hey, Fwye, how you doing? Yeah, that doesn't happen.
And do you drag your finger across the panels?
Yep. I kiss the analytics like, mwah. Oh.
If they're doing bad, you like start abusing it.
Yeah, domestic violence, bro.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you know, I don't open the app for a few weeks, you know, we're having a bad stage, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we get through the tough fights, you know.
When and where were you happiest?
When and where was I happiest? 1 year from now, surrounded by all my friends with my 1 million subscriber plug. That's when I was happiest, bro. I'm manifesting it right now. Let's go.
Let's see it. People are gonna watch us back in a year's time. And
like cut to the edit of like me holding on my 1 million subscriber flag right now. Let's go.
All right, let's cut it.
Yeah, that's my happiest. I don't know. Every day is a happy day, you know. Every day has its own unique struggles, but its own, you know, happiness, I guess.
Yeah.
I can't really pinpoint one, you know, really amazing moment. You know, my life's just started. I haven't achieved all my goals yet, you know.
Yeah.
Once I achieve those goals, maybe I'll pick a happy day, but you know.
Yeah. Just look at the positive in every
Exactly.
situation.
Yeah.
Maybe the 100 hours in IKEA could be the happiest once it's made.
Yeah. I'll be happy it's over.
Okay, yeah.
Once I can get out there.
Yeah, definitely. Which talents would you most like to have?
Oh, I wish I could sing. I wish I could sing. Oh, you know, like
singing, rap or other stuff.
Just like being like good at singing, like you know, like vocally.
Yeah.
Like I try to make music every now and again. You know, I've dabbled in it a bit.
For your channel.
Not necessarily for my channel. Just like in general, just making music. You know, I made a few songs. One with Dom.
Yeah.
But like, I record my voice, I listen back, and it sounds so bad when I'm trying to sing. You know, if I was born with like a Justin Bieber voice, you know, maybe I could make some hit songs. But,
I mean,
you know,
nowadays they use auto tunes, so like.
That's true. I'll just become a little robot and make some bangers off that, I guess. But you know.
Like when's the Fwye music video coming out? Like PewDiePie did one, everyone else is doing one.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely something that like, I guess you could train yourself to get better at. But also like if you're just naturally born with it, it's also a big help. But
yeah,
I wasn't gifted that, but that's alright.
Yeah, I mean you can always artificially, change it up.
Get some new vocal cords going.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Pay someone on Fiverr to voice over yourself in the video.
Yeah, okay.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I would make myself more confident. I still, you know, I'm slowly getting better in my confidence, but like, it's not at the point where I'd like dance in the middle of a room or like start, you know, talking in front of a big audience. Yeah. It's still definitely better than when I was younger. You know, I'd struggle with stage fright and stuff like that. And, you know, the videos definitely help, but I wish I was just more naturally confident, I guess. If I was like less, I guess, worried about like those kind of things, like what could happen wrong, you know? Yeah. If I was just more outgoing, I guess. But I mean, you know, I'm getting there, you know?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, you did do that TikTok dance in IKEA with a stranger.
Yeah, that was, you know, the part leading up to those kind of challenges is a bit nervous. You know, you're walking around trying to pick someone out. You're like, oh, what do I do? Just go up to them and say hi. But like once you do it, like once you like talk to them, once you get into the groove, it just clicks and it's like, oh, it's all calm, you know? So the lead up is like the hardest part. If I could like eliminate that bit, then it'd make all my challenges so much easier.
Yeah. What do you consider your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement. I don't think I have a greatest achievement because I haven't achieved what I want to achieve yet, you know?
Maybe currently.
Currently, currently 10,000 subscribers is my greatest achievement. I'd say when I hit 10,000, I was pretty happy, you know? Especially when I was younger, I wouldn't think of hitting 10,000. But now I've hit 10,000. Yeah. So, you know, it's definitely a good milestone, but I'm coming for that 100K. I want the 100K so bad.
Yeah. And what got you the most subscribers? Was it your shorts or was it your long form?
It was, yeah, definitely long form. They build a strong audience. I did get like a few viral shorts, but like it was mostly from my long form videos where I gained like a bigger audience and subscribers. So definitely long form, yeah.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because you've had a lot of shorts.
Yeah, I've posted a fair amount of shorts, you know.
You even had a separate channel for just 100 shorts.
Yeah, the 100 shorts video, yeah. That did not do very good, but you know.
No, it didn't, yeah.
I don't know, my shorts, they do better on like Instagram and stuff. I don't know, they don't really pop off on YouTube. I guess it's a different demographic, I guess.
I mean, you could do a take two with that same, like you already made the videos, the shorts, just put it on TikTok for 124 hours or
that's true.
Instagram and run it back, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe also do Amazon, you know, the Amazon shorts, like Amazon Inspires. They have their own like short platform.
Really?
For Amazon, yeah.
Who's doom scrolling on Amazon, bro? Come on, bro.
Commission from the products to get people to buy. Yeah.
People who doom scrolling Amazon, they're like, yo, Jeff Bezos, hit me up, bro. Oh, that's not a thing, bro. Is that real? Yo, this generation's cooked, bro. Get off Amazon! Like, no one's saying that, bro. Yeah. You know Amazon DMs where you check out this product I found, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
And they have Amazon influencers as well.
Really?
Yeah, separate category.
Oh, hit me up, Amazon, bro. I need you, bro.
You actually could with your subscriber base. Like, you'd get verified quick.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Give me some Amazon deals.
Get some commission as well.
That'd be pretty good.
If you were to die and come back as a person or a thing, what would it be?
If I was to die and come back as a person or a thing?
Yeah.
It could be... there's one animal I really want to like live as. I'd want to be a capybara. I feel like that'd be such a chill life, you know? Yeah. Just hanging around, not having to do much, no worries, no stress, you know?
Yeah.
Just getting scratches and living out your life in the lake, you know? That'd be kind of nice, floating down the lake.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a dolphin, because they're like smart, right? I feel like, you know, dolphins, you know? But they're a bit too freaky for me, you know?
Yeah.
Apparently they're freaky animals. So maybe capybara, yeah, let's go capybara. You know, they're cute and squishy, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Where would you most like to live?
That's a tricky question. There's too many places I want to live. Yeah. Like, I like it here in Australia, but like, I'm not sure if I want to spend the rest of my life here, you know? Maybe the US, there's good, like, collaborative kind of opportunities there, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, I'm sure it's like the most livable place. And then there's obviously like Japan, which is nice.
Yeah.
But then like I'd be away from some of my friends and like, it's kind of like harder to make videos over there, I guess. So I guess, you know, I kind of want to live everywhere. I want to dabble a bit, you know, travel around, I guess. And then once I've gone to a few different places, I think I'll be able to decide where I want to stay.
Be like a nomad.
Yeah, I could, you know. Travel to Europe a bit, you know, go to the US.
You could do a Europe tour, like 24-hour challenges.
That'd be cool. That
would be cool. Like Astro Speed, but you're inside.
Yeah,
24
that'd be
hours.
cool.
And
that'd
no
be
one's done
cool.
it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, every country.
Overnight tour. That'd be cool.
That would be so cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your most treasured possession?
My most treasured possession.
Yeah. Might have to be the bucket hat.
The bucket hat's pretty good. The IKEA bucket hat.
And it's from Japan as well.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I'd say my camera. I think my camera is my most prized possession. You know, it helps. You know, it's like the main tool I use to, you know, put my passion through. You know.
Yeah.
It's gotten me through most of the channels so far. You know, I feel like that's something that I hold very dear. You know, if it wasn't for the camera, most of the videos I made wouldn't have existed. So you know, I'd say my camera.
And that was during like a film school. You got like a raffle when you won.
No, it was when I just came back from Japan. There was like on Instagram, there was like this film contest, and then I made a short film, and then I won through that. Yeah.
What was a short film?
It was like about this guy who wanted to become a roller skater, but he was like an office worker. Yeah, it was a bit cringe, but you know, I won, so I'll take it.
I mean, if it's a winning, like you might as well post on YouTube, see how it does. Do short films on like a side channel.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I definitely like, you know, I did film for a few years in school. I definitely want to like make film kind of things, you know, in the future, you know. That's like a later thing. Like, you know, after I finish my content creation, I definitely want to make like short films or like big feature-length films. That'd be pretty cool.
Absolutely. And like, have you heard about the two Australian brothers who have been really popping off?
I have.
They're making a movie for Mr. V. It's 2 hours feature film. Already got the deal. But they were making like trailers for different YouTubers their whole life. Like you could also do that, but maybe smaller,
something like that,
level, like Australian YouTubers and stuff, like Spanian and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be, yeah. What do you regard as the lowest depth of misery?
The lowest depths of misery? I feel like that'd have to be loneliness. Not having anyone to talk to, you know, no connections. It's definitely hard, you know. Some people definitely go through that. You know, I feel bad for those people that don't have anyone to reach out to.
Yeah.
You know, I'm lucky I have a good group of close friends, I guess, people to support me. But, you know, I'm someone that, you know, I need people to be around, you know, if I'm doing videos or something, or if I'm just want to hang out, you know. I feel like doing things alone is always harder than doing it with people around. Yeah. Especially like-minded people. So having people around is definitely something that you need to, you know, stay happy.
You did start the journey like with the S&P, with your friends, like you weren't on your own.
Exactly. Yeah. It's definitely, I'm able to do my thing better when there's more people around, yeah.
And were the people on the S&P, did they end up being in your future videos in person? Like,
no.
Anyone?
No, not really, no.
Damn.
Yeah. They're off doing their own thing, but that's all right. You know.
I guess true, yeah. What is your favorite occupation?
I don't know, YouTuber, content creator.
Yeah, right.
If I could do that as a full-time occupation, like that's like dream. That's a dream.
Yeah.
I'd say if it wasn't to be that, I'd say maybe like I don't know, director, like a film director maybe. That'd be a pretty good occupation.
Definitely. Yeah.
Architect.
Yeah.
One of those three.
Definitely. What is your most marked characteristic?
Maybe my smile. I'd say my smile.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like to smile a lot, and I think, you know, I guess it stands out a bit.
You should do it more on your thumbnails.
No, but everyone says like don't smile on your thumbnails. You know, everyone says like it looks weird to have your teeth out. I'm not sure. What do you think? You think it's weird to smile in thumbnails? It's like, hey guys. It's a bit, you know, it's a bit
I guess it depends on the topic. Like if you're sneaky and you're probably not like. But you did have like one thumbnail where you were smiling, the St. Kilda one on the
on the roller coaster.
Was that AI?
It's kind of AI. What I do is I get like a bunch of images. Yeah. I cut them and paste them together like a collage, and then I add a few details with Photoshop, and then I get AI to like kind of blend them together a bit. So it's kind of like you know, most of it is like done by me, and then I just get like the kind of like, cause I'm really good at like shading and stuff. Yeah. So I get them to like, I get the AI to like polish it off. Yeah.
And it can do all the shading for you.
Yeah, it does the shading. Yeah.
To like match it.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm like, oh, make a roller coaster or LUNAR PARK. Like I'd get the images and paste them together and stuff like that.
And what do you click to make it like shade together?
I guess, you know, you just gotta type in the prompt, you know, you gotta make like...
Oh, there's like a prompt.
Yeah, you have to write like a prompt to do that, yeah.
It's like generative AI.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But then I give them my image and like I'd say based off this image, like only alter these kind of things about it, yeah.
And that like roller coaster, like because I thought it was AI just because like it looked like a stubby person, like.
Yeah, it's because I didn't want to like take, I had a picture of a guy in the roller coaster and I just switched out my head, but I didn't really have a good picture. So it kind of ended up being bigger than like than the body of the thing because I kind of like stretched it out.
And that was like a real picture of a real guy.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Why you feel bad for him?
No, just in the picture, it looked like his proportions for his arms and stuff, didn't it?
Yeah. It's because I squished down the roller coaster image, that's why. It was a bit like, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, AI's getting good, you know. But I don't want to like overuse it to the point where it's like, oh, this is too AI. You know, I don't want it to be sloppy. But at the same time, you know, it's just me. I'm not like, I can't afford to hire like a thumbnail editor. So you know, I do as much as I can, like on my own, and then I just get AI to help me with the rest. You know.
Yeah. And with the other thumbnails, like the IKEA one, like no AI, like.
No, not really. No.
Yeah. And like you just grab pictures of stuff and just pop them.
Yeah, pretty much.
The shelf. Yeah. What do you most value in your friends?
I guess loyalty. You know, I'd want my friends to have my back, just like I have them, you know. Especially like some of my friends, you know, I'd want them to value me as much as I value them, you know.
Yeah.
And just staying connected is always really important. So yeah, just having close connections with them, you know.
Yeah.
Someone that you can call a real friend, someone you can trust with your life, that's really important, you know.
Definitely, yeah.
And someone you can trust to do an overnight challenge with, that's also a good thing.
Definitely, yeah. There's a lot of ways you can just get caught out.
Yeah, but
mistakes made. Yeah.
As long as they don't rat you out, you know.
Yeah, or make a loud noise.
Dom's really good at making loud noises. Oh my god, bro. But you know, he may have his flaws, but I still love him.
Yeah, that's what makes him special.
Exactly, you know. Not everyone's perfect.
That's true, yeah.
Just you.
At 200 subs, I couldn't really say that.
No, that's good, that's good.
Yeah. Who are your favorite writers?
I don't remember her name, but my favorite book series is Divergent. You know Divergent? It's kind of like Hunger Games. It's kind of like a dystopian book. It's about, like, there's like factions, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, that's a really good book, I guess.
Yeah.
What's his name? George Orwell. He's a really good author. I like all of his books.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a classic, you know? He makes all those classic ones. I think he's really, like, introspective, the kind of work he does, and it makes you think about things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I try to read when I can, you know? I'm a bit busy with everything, you know? But, you know.
Yeah. And, like, the studies already make you read so much.
Oh, my God. Yeah, don't get me started on all that, bro.
Yeah. Who is your hero of fiction?
Hero of fiction, you know? Anakin Skywalker, bro. The GOAT.
Yeah,
do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
I don't want to say Luke, because, like, he's, like, the main character. They try to make you like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than him, Obi's pretty cool. Yeah. Yoda. I mean, I can't say no to Yoda, you know? That short king, you know?
Yoda like you must. Big booty he has. I mean, you know, Anakin, you know, I feel like he's kind of relatable, you know? He makes mistakes. You know, he ultimately gets redeemed at the end, you know? I'm not trying to be like a villain like him, but, you know, I think he's a really cool character, you know? Especially growing up, you're like, oh, he's so cool, you know?
Yeah.
You know, he has that aura about him, you know? But yeah, I think he's my favorite character.
Yeah, I think on a previous episode, someone else said Anakin as well.
No, they're just copying my flow, bro.
Yeah. That was that one scene with, like, when he returned back to the training and, like, the kids and stuff, I think. Did he kill them, or?
Master Anakin! What do we do? He just, like, slaughters them, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty graphic, but...
That part I don't relate to. I don't relate to that part. That part, no, that's not me.
And talking about characters, which historical figure do you most identify with?
Historical figure.
You can make a mistake. Badly.
You already know what I was gonna... You already know what I was thinking, man. I don't know. I don't really have a historical figure that, you know...
That you identify with?
No, not really.
No.
I
okay.
I don't know them on a person-to-person basis to kind of
Yeah.
be like, oh, you know, I'm like the same kind of person, you know.
I mean,
You
could always
only know
say-
them from the
yeah.
history books, you know.
True, yeah. I mean, you could always say like a certain YouTuber as well, and like they're part of history.
I guess, yeah. They don't have to be like dead, do they?
No, just someone who's in history, yeah, I guess.
I'd say pre-2018 Mr. Beast.
A lot of people have been putting comments on you like OG Mr. Beast underrated.
Yeah. I like his large production, but still down to earth kind of vibe that he had when I was growing up watching him, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm Unk, so I was watching him back in the old days, you know. But I mean, yeah, I like that. It kind of inspires me to make similar kind of content and kind of achieve similar goals, I guess. I kind of want to get to that kind of vibe, I guess.
Yeah,
And I kind of like, he kind of came up in a similar way, you know. And I feel like I want to try and, you know, be as great as he is.
definitely, yeah.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
You look like the real life version of Emmett from the Lego movie.
Oh, Emmett, yeah, okay, true.
Have you got that before?
I haven't been told that, but I've seen in my hair sometimes in the mirror, like,
Oh, you wake up and you're like, everything is awesome.
I mean, pretty much it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good way to live life, you know.
it is, yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be in the construction industry, would you?
Who are your heroes in real life?
I'd say my mum. My mum's my real life hero that I know. You know, she's always, you know, looking out for me and my family, you know. Always holding the family together, you know. Always, you know, being strong.
Yeah.
And I try to, you know, make her proud, make my family proud.
Yeah.
And, you know, I try to be the best person I can because of her.
Definitely.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. What are your favorite names?
Favorite names? Dom. Dom's funny to say.
Yeah,
Number 1, Dom. Number 2, Dong.
that's just Dom in another country.
Yeah, but yeah, everyone starts calling him Dong now, so it's kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah, now I call him Dong just when I see him, so it's kind of, you know. I like the sound of, you know, Dong, 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 Dong.
Dong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know, favorite names. Can I say Fwye?
I guess, yeah, that's the name.
I like
You
saying
can name your
Fwye.
kid Fwye.
They're gonna get bullied so hard in school, bro. Oh, I want to name one of my kids Anakin. That'd be so cool. Imagine the aura being called Anakin.
Yeah, because that wouldn't get them bullied.
No, why would it, bro? If my kid was named Anakin, bro, holy, bro. If my friend was called Anakin, bro, yum! I'm going to my mate's Anakin's house, bro. Chee! What am I doing, Jedi training? Like, that'd be cool, bro.
Yeah. Imagine if Anakin goes and joins the gang, you know, like, Anakin's here to... Wait, no, I don't know how to do it, but...
No, run it back, do it again. Oh, wait, no, do it.
You know, what if Anakin comes, like, you know,
Yeah.
to, what's it called? Shivi, what is it? When you, like...
Were you just trying to do a British accent then?
No, like, how do you, like...
You shank someone.
Shank, I guess you could say
You shiv
shank.
them.
Something else, yeah. I don't know.
Stab them? That's like all of the words right there, bro.
Oh, juke them, yeah.
Ah,
Are you
yeah.
Anakin? Wait, no.
Now do it.
Wait.
No, just do it. Just do it.
Wait,
Do what you're doing right then. Do what you were doing just then. Right then. That was perfect.
Hey, my brother, Wait, no. Wait. Oi, Anakin, let's go juke this man.
Nah, fam. He's a Jedi, you know. I ain't about that bomber clot thing.
Yo, Anakin, you on the dark side, fool.
Nah, fam. I listen to Master Yoda gang. I ain't about that life shit.
That's good. That's
No,
good.
yours
You
is so
did
good, bro. You
impersonation.
bro. Whatever situation you get yourself in, you're fine, bro. You'll be able to talk your way out of it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. What is it that you most dislike
Just in general?
in general?
Melbourne public transport. It's so shit.
I mean, it's free now.
Yeah, for now, that's the only good thing about it. Why do I have to pay $5 and wait an hour at the train station? And it doesn't even run like half the time, bro. It pisses me off, bro. And like, it's so hard to go like certain places, you know. You have to go to the city, then go out somewhere else, but you know.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna be underground soon.
Bro, hurry up, bro.
Just like your streaming room.
Huh?
Just like your streaming room.
Bro, they're taking their time with that, just like I'm taking time in my streaming room, bro.
Yeah. And you stream as well, like on Twitch and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done that in a while, but I definitely want to get back to it. Because, yeah, once I get a proper streaming setup, once I have more time, I want to focus on my videos. Videos come first and then streaming. So once I've got enough time to get the videos done, then I'll get back into the streaming. But I definitely like streaming. It's definitely fun.
Yeah.
Being able to interact people on a closer basis with the fans, I guess.
If you have any.
Sometimes it's hard on streaming.
I have fans.
On streaming.
My fans come, actually. I have regular fans on my streams, actually. Isn't that right, Ducky? Yeah, he wasn't happy about that one.
Yeah.
He's my fan.
You could always stream yourself editing a video. Get 2
Yeah,
things.
because everyone wants to watch that, right? Everyone wants to watch editing, bro. That's the best thing, bro.
Yeah. What is your greatest regret?
My greatest regret. I'd say I have 2 big regrets. One, not buying Bitcoin in 2013. That's a big one. Bro, what was little me doing, bro? I should have been on that shit, bro. I should have been on that crypto hype. And I think starting my channel sooner. I think now I'm in a good place, but if I knew that I could be where I am now earlier on, I probably would have tried it sooner. I've definitely spent a few years. I mean, it was good that I'm starting it now. I'd rather it now than later, but I feel like if I just pushed myself a bit further, I could have probably gotten a bit further already at this point in my life if I started a bit earlier.
Yeah. And if you filmed that first over 24 hours in the classroom, that could be cool.
Yeah,
you can still do one, like you're at uni now, and you know. Like,
I could, yeah, overnight at uni, yeah, that'd be cool, yeah.
Imagine once you already graduate and, you know, seeing how many days you can live on campus.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely lots of possibilities. Like the video ideas are endless, you know.
Yeah.
I have so many video ideas, but like the physical, being able to produce the videos that's the hard bit, you know.
Definitely,
it's the time and the money. If I had that, bro, I'd be Mr. Beast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you know, I'm slowly getting to a point where I can realize some of those video dreams, but there's still a long way to go before I can make all those things come true, but we're getting there.
Yeah, getting there, yeah. And how would you like to die?
Yo. Alright, where's the assassin hiding, bro? You come out, I can see you. Yeah, I'm too young to die, bro. I don't want to think about this yet, bro. I'd prefer it to be painless. Actually, no, I want a glorious death. I want it to be
during a YouTube video.
During a YouTube video, I want a battle to the death. Samurai fight. Me and my arch nemesis, whoever that is in the future, you know. Battle to the death. And we both kill each other at the same time. And we're like, I forgive you. And then I flow in, and then like a bunch of petals like come blow me away and I vanish, like Obi-Wan.
Yeah. It could have been like like an overnight at a butcher and you fall into the grinder.
That's just pathetic.
Yeah.
That's just sad,
failed, yeah.
YouTuber falls into a butcher shop and dies. Like, come on.
Yeah, true.
I don't want to turn into a meat packet, man. Oh, hell no. I'm going to end up in a McDonald's burger.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Fwye. It was great. Wait.
Yeah, I'm leaving, bro. Oh, hell no.
Thank you very much, Kaz. It was pretty good to have you on.
Let's go. Thank you.
Fwye, thank you for showing up, sharing your insight, knowledge for your whole journey.
Thank you for having me, bro. It was fun.
Learned so much new stuff that, you know, I think the fans will appreciate as well, like Japan and everything. Like, yeah, so thank you very much and have a great rest of your day. I'm out of here.
Subscribe, baby.